Fire emblem, your spirit shall shine across the generations now and for a time. Fire emblem,
Alrighty, guys, how's it going? Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing today? Alright, thanks for dropping in, everyone. Let's see here. Let's give some points to Dorolo for first. Congrats on first. Alright. Kaizen, welcome in. And Leafy, welcome in. Let me pull up the list for... Where's the list? There's the list. So Leafy's got Forrest. Dorolo's got Chloe. Kaizen's got Ivy. Let me see here. Complete. Alright, it's trailer tonight. Forgotten how this works. It's most likely tomorrow. Tiny chance it's tonight. Remember, before on New Heroes banners, they used to do it 3 nights before. Last year, they started kind of shifting over. And then so far this year, they've been pretty consistent about it being 2 nights. So most likely it's tonight. It's tiny chance that it's sorry. Yeah, it's tomorrow night. Tiny chances tonight, but most likely tomorrow night. Doesn't look like a what? Wait, what? Dorolo. What? Dorolo, are you here? Are you here? Let me try that again. Trail for what? The next New Heroes banner. At this point, I don't know. I honestly don't know what it could be. I'm hoping it's Brodia because it's been a long time since the last Engage banner, but we'll see. Been pre-farming some materials and relics for Blade and Star Rail, and I'm more consistent on saving with the in-game currency than the other gacha games. You say that now. You say that now, but then all it takes is just like one hero that you really want, or one item that you really want. Yes? Okay, let me try that again. Give points. There we go. I don't know why it said your name is not valid. Alright. But anyway, guys, it is Rival Domains night. Yeah, there is a tiny chance of trailer tonight, but it's most likely tomorrow night. But it's Rival Domains night. If you guys want in for Rival Domains, let me know your leads using the Fae Brigade Redemption via your channel points. Oh, hey, Leon. Speaking of Leon, today is the last day, last 3 hours actually right now. The last 3 hours of our giveaway for the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia Limited Edition. Which, again, the game is no longer available on the eShop, so you've got to get it physically. And obviously this is the limited edition, so it's a little bit harder to come by. But if you are interested in this fantastic Fire Emblem game, there's a giveaway going on right now. ! Giveaway. To get a link, many ways to enter. Enter as many as you can. There's a code word at the bottom of the screen here that gets you an extra entry. And then, yeah, get as many of the people you know to enter as well. So, like, if you really want this prize, maybe some family members or friends that you invite to the giveaway that can join as well, they can give it to you if they don't really want it. So you tell all your friends and family. If you don't want it, spread the word anyway. So maybe someone that you know will hopefully be able to get the prize. Twitch is weird sometimes. Maxing someone's level and traces in Star Rail costs way too many credits. Leon S. Kennedy. Not that Leon. I'm okay with not getting Luocha's personal light cone. So I see. I've been hearing about this light cone thing. So it sounds to me like everyone's light cone's different, or there are different light cones. So it's not like the same thing for everyone. And see, I'm aiming for both Blade and his light cone anyway. So consistent saving of in-game currency. Wait, Marla? Why her specifically? Because I was running out of names. We've been using names of characters from Fire Emblem Echoes. So today we went with Marla, because why not? Thank you for the giveaway link there, Leafy. Appreciate that. Light cones are like weapons, like in Genshin. Okay. Yeah, I've been hearing about these light cones, so like, okay. They're different from each other is what I'm getting. The Witch's light cone isn't necessary if you just want him as support for Blade. Alright guys, let's get your leads in. Again, if you want in, make sure I'm on your friends list and you're on my friends list. So if you need to send me a friend request, !FEH, F-E-H, to get my friend codes. The first and third ones are the ones you want for Rival Domains. and then set your lead. Make sure you do a battle to get it to update if needed, and then we'll get your lead in using the Fey Brigade Redemption. So make sure you redeem that. Let me know who your lead is, and we'll pull you up. It's flyer bonus, but we'll take anyone. Flyer week is usually fairly easy, so not too concerned there. I like worm prints that you have to summon for. I mean, we used to have to summon for worm prints. Let's see. Let me find a good flyer for now. Just put in forest. Okay, will do. Let's fill that in. Yeah, the reason why we're starting with Fey right now is because I honestly don't know if we'll have time to get to Blazing Blade, so we'll try and finish that tonight. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. Sorry for the late start. I wanted to start earlier, but one, I was on a roll cataloging stuff. I finally got all the Awakening keychains catalog. You guys remember all those, like let's see, I have my old Anna one here. This is the broken one. But I used to have, like, keychains like this. This is Anna. This is not focused, but there used to be, like, a keychain attached to that. And there's 54 Awakening ones, and then there's 12 Fates ones. I finally got all those cataloged. And that's in addition to the rubber keychains, of which there are also 54, I think, right? That's 18 times... Yeah, it's 54. So, got all those cataloged. That's a lot of information and, like, data and images. If you want, I can show you the catalog later and show you guys what I did. And then I had some work stuff. As you guys know, we start Bandcamp in 2 days. Actually, more like 34 and a half hours. 34 and a half hours. So I've been getting calls and emails about everything. We actually have our show drill now. We had the music already, but now we have the drill, and I have to go in and put it into a file that we can upload into the app that we use, which we don't have activated yet because we can't pay for it, thanks to the school payment system being down. So, yeah. Let's see, I don't think Worm Prince ever had separate banners, though, did they? People hated them because they broke pity on the main banner. I think that's right, yeah. Doggo suddenly went up here on the bed. Dogs are awesome. Cats are awesome, too. Alright. I was actually watching, I think it was an Instagram reel earlier today, where there were 3 cats, and there was a mouse that was, like, in the house, and, like, the mouse wouldn't, like, run away from them. They were just kind of, like, staring at them, and then the cats were just kind of, like, playing with it. And then the person was feeling like, someone kill the mouse. You're all fired. Because, like, there were 3 cats and no one was doing anything. Anyway. Let's see here. Rival domains. And again, if you guys need to add me, let me know. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Rival domains. I that's right. I gotta finish the GHP. Brigades. Dun, da, da, dun. Friend eyes. We're gonna clear. Alright. Hey, Sunny, welcome in. Cordelia. Personally, I think Bird of Prey is most underrated of the DC entertainment universe. Which one are we talking about here? Okay, let's get, let's see, Leafy, had Forest. Oh, that's right, I'm sorted by... there. And Forests. Alright, we also have Chloe from Dorolo. Chloe. Where's Chloe? Did you do a battle Dorolo to get it to update? I don't see Chloe. Hold on. You had Shez last. Yeah, you're still on Shez, so you might need to do a quick update. So do a battle real quick just to get it to update. Ivy from Kaizen. What am I looking at here? There you are. And then Sun Eater has Cordelia. Let's see. Are you just on my main? Let me check. That's Mecha. Let me updates. The latest one? Okay, I haven't seen that one yet. Did they make like a version like 20 years ago for like, I don't know if it was a TV show or something? I think maybe it was a TV show. I don't remember. I didn't actually see that one. But I've heard good things about it. Like I heard a lot of people wanted it for... Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's not... Where'd Kaizen go? What the hell? What just happened? Kaizen like disappeared from the list. Let's get you back there. Wait, what just happened? Oh, is that... Did Leafy change? Okay, Leafy changed. I was like, why did everything just change? Where'd Kaizen go? I could have sworn I put Kaizen in there. Alright, let's see. Cordelia, there you are. Let's see. Okay, change. Gotcha. Let's put you in that first position since you're red. Let's see. Personally, I think Aquaman is the most underrated DCEU movie. People don't really give Jason Momoa. I think people love that one. Are you kidding? He's not just insanely hot. He's also pretty funny. He seems like a cool guy too. Attempted to build Sylvain despite getting him with minus attack plus defense every time. Ooh. Do you have enough trait fruit? I have a whole ton of trait fruit because I never use them. Sigrun on the alt account. Okay. Are you on? Oh, there's Chloe. Found ya. Right, red, blue. There you are. Should be good. Okay. Plan to use the trait fruit on Altina for plus res. I mean, you only have enough for one? You probably have enough for more. Green, colorless, red, blue. Chloe is a blue. Yes, Chloe is a blue. I have 91 trait fruits. How many do I have? I never use them, so I probably have a bajillion. Trait fruits. I have 1788. So I could change 17 characters' asset and flaws. Holy gib, I have 394. I never use them, guys. That's why I have so many. Like, if you think about how many you've used up like so far, you probably have more than I do. That's the thing. I think I maybe used it like once. Like maybe twice. But like I never use them. Because I'm like, well, what if I get someone better that might want them? Alright, anyone else for... Wait, oops, I went to the wrong one. Rebelmains. Anyone else? Let me know if you guys want in. We're doing Rebelmains. It's flyer bonus. We'll take anyone. But we take those bonus kills. Yeah, I got a lot done on like cataloging the collection behind me. I need to get some smaller boxes to put inside the bigger boxes to organize things. So things like if I have like 60 keychains or 70 keychains, those are pretty small. I don't want to put them in the bottom of the box and then put heavy stuff on top of that, because they're packed in kind of like crappy bags. It's like a little just plastic flap, really. Tanuki just likes seeing numbers get bigger. He never uses any in-game currency. He only spends way too much IRL currencies. I mean, I'd rather just buy stuff for the collection. Alright, when's the next set of special training map starts? It changes every day. Yeah, the special training maps change every day. Right now it's for bows. I wish I had your self-control. Had half your self-control. Aren't ever gonna add new ones. Hey, Madfroy, welcome in. Brave Camilla. Alright, let's get you in here. Nice. There you are. Let's see, there's a banner thing going in Arc Knights right now, and the characters there are the characters I don't have yet. You guarantee a 6-star in the first roll. Are you going for it, or are you saving? We take weekly, but we haven't gotten new ones since they were first added, like 4 to 5 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. It rotates, it changes every day, so. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you enter that giveaway. Today is the last day. You've got less than 3 hours to enter. Less than 3 hours to enter. Hang on. Let's see, I might, because there are characters that I really want and don't want in there. Gotta make that decision. Alright, anyone else want in for rival domains? We only have, what is it, 6 of you in? There's more than 6 of you in the chat. Blizzard, welcome in. Yoon, okay, let's get you here. Are you here already as Yoon? Probably not. There's Blizzard. Let's see, are you on my ult? There we go. How's it going, Blizzard? Also, because there's 3.5 anniversary banner with a limited character coming soon. See? That's why you gotta save. You never know, guys, what's coming. Actually, no. I think you guys mentioned that you'd find out like an update ahead of time or something. See, I'm not entering at all because I'm scared I'd win it somehow. Because apparently I mainly tend to get good things when I don't want good things. So how about I'll throw in my Yuri from my other account. Alright. Let's see. Which Yuri? Flyer Yuri, right? That's Will. There you are. Alright. Legendary Yuri consider a flight. No, I was just joking. I picked up Heroes when it first came out, but I haven't played it since. What do you recommend for a new player? Maybe don't spend money on it for a while if you're going to plan on spending money on it at all. But, like, kind of just get to know all the new mechanics and skills and all the stuff that's in the game. Definitely go through the story to catch up and get a whole ton of orbs. Because, again, if you played when it first came out, you probably have well over 1,000 orbs waiting for you, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, we should probably do the math on that. How many... Hold on. Yeah, let's see here. So 15 times 13 times... So let's see. 12. let's say 1270. What parallel are we on? It's like 85 or so? 87? I think it's 87. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, there's about 2,000 orbs waiting for you. Well, minus whatever ones you got already from the main story. Get a summer Edelgard. She hard carries all PvE content in the game. Oh wait, is her banner still active? Oh, maybe not. The current summer banners are both still active, like the new ones, I should say. Some of the reruns might not be active right now. Let's see, why am I tempted to make another account just for the purpose of figuring this out? Figuring what out? The number of orbs you can get? You can just do the math. What chapter are we on? This book? Because I just rounded. Training tower. And that's just between the main story and the paralogs. Let's see, how many chapters have we gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so... times 8. And then how many paralogs are we on? Went back home, first thing I saw, the kitten sleeping on the doormat in front of my dad. Aw. Did your dad hang out with him a lot? Yeah, 87 times 9. So yeah, there's, in just the main story and the paralogs, there's 2,073 orbs. And then you factor in things like, you know, multi-map battles, and there's tactic drills, and then you got like bonuses for, you know, weeklies and all that stuff, and I'm sure like all the GHB and legendary battles going on. There's probably like, you know, if you were literally starting from 0, you could probably get close to like 2,500 orbs in a week, maybe more. Let's see. No, he gets stressed out because they go up all the time and have zoomies that causes everything. Oh, okay. Well, they're still young too. Hey, Lord Gregorius, doing some Saturday night data computation. So we're lurking, but have a great stream tonight. All right, Lord Gregorius, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Can we get a shout out for Lord Gregorius, and for Leafy, and for Kaizen, and who else dropped in so far? And Lord Gregorius, if you want in, we're doing Raul Domains, this flyer bonus. Yeah, how many of these give orbs here? Let's see, 1. Let's see, this one gives 2, 3, and 4, right? So that's 9 per legendary battle or mythic battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. I'm just trying to figure out how many orbs you can get just by loading up the game right now and doing like everything. So times 11 times 9. The GHB. I can't check how many. You just get the guy. If you're doing it for the first time, you just get the guy plus the feathers, right? But now we have the quest, which means you can get. I need to do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of orbs you can get through quests and all that. You have all these GHBs. Yeah, these just... Wait, hold on. Yeah, these just give you like a 1-star and a 2-star, right? But yeah, almost. There's probably close to 2,500 orbs just kind of sitting and waiting for you if you haven't played since the beginning. Da 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 da. All right, anyone else? The rival domains. Guys, I got a little carrying loop for my water bottle. So now it's still it's still pretty large and pretty heavy, but now I can carry it from this belt loop thing, or this carabiner. Let's see, I kind of prefer if this went the other way, but... Actually, no, I like it like this, yeah. There we go. Anyone else? Actually, no, there's a red spot. You there, you can go there. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you join that giveaway or spread the word about it. You know, if you want to win, maybe get your friends and family to join so that if they win, they can give it to you. And if you don't want it, tell everyone you know so that hopefully it'll go to someone who really wants it. So I know you're using a flyer, but at least he's there. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Right now we only have 7 people, which means we wouldn't have to rotate if we started now, but I would like to get more people in. Times 9:21. Again, well, the trailer is most likely tomorrow. Small chances tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that, but most likely tomorrow. Yeah, and because of the time we started late, because again I was doing some cataloging earlier, and then the biggest thing is that I had to take some calls and emails from work regarding Bandcamp stuff. So we started late. We might not be able to get to Blaze and Play today, which if that's the case, we'll definitely finish it tomorrow. We still have 2 chapters to get through, I think, and they're not gonna be quick chapters. That's the thing. So that's why we'll hopefully if I need to get stuff done tonight after Kaizen's thing, we'll do that, and then I'll start early tomorrow, and we'll finish the game. So if it's engaged, next should be Brodia. We don't know that for sure. We're expecting Brodia because the last one was clearly all Fear in A, but we don't know that. But yeah, so I think we'll get... Are we gonna get Aether right away, or do you think we'll not get them until like a few Tempest Trials in? Hey, Agent Gremory, got big plans coming up? Ooh, what you got? What you got? What you got? Let's see here. Going to San Diego Zoo the first week of August. Oh, that should be fun. Let's get them the banner after they're in enemy units. see what Hilda plushie. Seeing if they go in order. I'm honestly not tired for not being able to sleep. Yeah, no, that happens to me sometimes where I'm like, I should be tired. But then I'm like, not. Dun, dun. Alright. We got Lynn, Rhea, Lilina, and Lucia. It's flyer week. Do you think you have any flyers up on there? Wait, so Kaizen, are you... Let's see. We have them as an enemy unit already, so are you saying that they're most likely going to be a unit now on this banner? Alright. Yeah, they're on the banner in a few days. What color weapon were they? Because that'll help us kind of like eliminate a color. Because Diamant Clear would be red. You think blue? Okay. Diamant's red. Wouldn't Lapis be blue though? So I don't know. Or not Lapis. What's her name? Citrine. Citrine would most likely, because she's lightning, right? And normally aren't lightning mages blue. So, because I know you were thinking Citrine would be on the banner. I don't know if she would be if Aether is. Alchris could be colorless, but and honestly, as a bow, they could be anything. Mainly been inside because of the AC. Well, that and the air quality right now today. So who would be the green units? My guess is Diamant Red, Alchris, any color, Lapis, and Citrine would both be a 4-star. That's a dupe color. You think they'd be color sharing? Okay. Enjoying it. Well, I can before I go home tomorrow. Wait, what if Alchrist... Well, Alchrist could be either green or colorless. What if the other one, instead of Lapis or Citrine, is Yunaka? What if it's Yunaka? But no, she would command a lot of money from people, I think. She's a very popular character. So they wouldn't make her a demote. I don't know. Jade is the only green option, but I highly doubt they do Jade over one of Alchrist's retainers, especially since, given how long it's been since the game, these units would have been started past the release, meaning they know who's popular. I don't know about that quite yet, Kaizen. I think these characters would have still been planned out, or at least they would have started getting their ball rolling on these characters probably maybe a couple months before the game release. Jade is the least popular retainer in the game. 0% chance Yunaka's demote. Plus, IS hates making demote armors since they can't sell armor skills then. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Or in 31 minutes on the off chance. Anyone else for rival means? They said it takes 6 months. I'll tell you right now, not quite. Who's the most popular out of Brodia? Is it Yunaka? Probably. Although if you look at the groupings of like the engaged like keychains and stuff like that, Yunaka most likely could be on the maybe a grouping of characters that are not necessarily royals or retainers or things like that. So let's see. Do you match Yunaka depending on which gender you're asking? That's fair. Yeah, because right now, guys, we are about 6.5 months from, well, no, 6 months from the Engage release, which means I'm guessing that these, this particular banner that's coming out was probably set mid-October of last year, maybe November. If Yunaka is a demote, I'll allow you to cut off and sell my left arm to help fund your collection. I don't think Yunaka will be a demote. But yeah, these probably would have been set in October or November. Alright, no one else for rival domains, guys. I will fill in the gaps here and we'll get started. And again, keep an eye on the bonus kills because that's what we're going to base the wagers on for the last 2 difficulties. Oh, that's wrong. Wait, no, that's right. This guy's wrong. Did you put my units in yet? Were you able to switch any of them to flyers? Because it is flyer week. Da, da, da. Let's see. No, okay. We'll give it a second. So I need to know for the future, Yuri will be the one I'll have in there to help out on your alt. Okay. They've set it themselves. I'm going to tell you right now, guys. Can't say more than that. Let's see. Only Bradlina is flyer or cavalry. She's cavalry, I think. What's next week? Next week would be infantry. And next week's infantry. Continue OG Lilith or Constance. Yeah, both of those are flyers. Even ignoring the old interviews, so I was literal proof. Yeah, because that one they rush. Because that one they have a specific time. Like they know when they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna be getting results here and there and yada yada yada, and they can rush that. But yeah, aside from that, where they know they have to get something done in a hurry, I'm gonna tell you right now that information is not accurate. And I'm not going to go more into it, so we're done. Would it be mage? What do you mean mage? No, it's always movement type. So it's always infantry, armor, cav, flyer. Infantry, armor, cav, flyer. Infantry, armor, cav, flyer. After all the years, I can't solve it YouTube. It's more of a... It's just an algorithm, really. Yeah, once you figure out the algorithm... Also, this is... Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, once you figure out the algorithm, it's actually not that bad. Let's see here. Oh, here's only infantry. Oh, you don't have to redeem it now because I'm not gonna remember that. And plus, you're probably gonna have to set it again anyway next weekend. So you don't have to redeem it now. Always redeem it leading up to the next weekend. It's my very first time going to a zoo. I haven't been to a zoo in a long time. I've gone to a lot of zoos when I was a kid because there's a few around here actually. But okay, let's see what we got. Updates. So Jen Gregory, did you put in? Who did you put in then? We both Shotgun's parents. This should be fun. All right, who did you put in? Okay, yeah, Lynn is still infantry. Let's hold off on that, because, it's infantry. Let me see. Rhea. It's armor. We can take that armor. Taking Hilda plus 2. I mean, that should be fun. Last time I went to a zoo, it was during a middle school trip. I think I went with my family one time. I can't remember if that was the last one. Let's see, Lilina. Color is bridal Lilina. Alright, we're gonna hold off on that for a bit here. And Lucia, we can take the Lucia, I think. Let's see here. Only went to the zoo 2 or 3 times, or with school 2 or 3 times in my life. That was more than 20 years ago. Good memories, yeah. Would legendary year count as what? My favorite field trips were always the history ones. Was that kid growing up? That's cool. I like more like the science kind of focused ones, if that makes sense. All right, no one else. We're gonna fill in the gaps here. Let's see what flyers we've got. Update up first. All right, let's do the main account first. Sort by move type. Alright. For infantry? Yeah, Yuri's infantry. Yuri is infantry. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Hey, Sinful. Yeah, giveaway link is there, guys. You guys got about just over 2 hours left to get your entries in. Hoi hoi, how's it going? We're just filling in for some rival domains with viewers right now. So filling in the gaps. Here near my city, there's an ancient and preserved city in ruins. I think it was the coolest school trip I ever had. Ooh, I wonder what was the best one I ever had. Supporting old things gives a cool feeling, but imagine a class of 30 children running everywhere in a place full of ruins. Felt bad for the teachers now. Hey man, thank you for the raid. Alright. But thank you for that raid, man. I think, so our 7th grade class trip, we went caving and rafting in Kentucky. And then when we were rafting, we found a dead body. The guys were actually there were more guys than usual that came with our group because they were actually looking at it. They didn't tell us this ahead of time, but and then we just happened to see in the distance a couple dead bodies on a rock up ahead, on a big rock up ahead. Oh, thank you for the follow. Is it Jello Cost? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Welcome back, Kaizen. You never believe what stream I came from. Yours? Because you just raided. Treeman, did you want in for... Wait, I think you're in already. Is this you? That's you. You're in. We're doing rival domains. I had to think through that for a second. Let's see here. How did you know? How's it going, Treeman? Joe Cos, welcome in. Am I saying your name right? How do you say your name? I think I said Jello Cos. But how are you doing today? We're playing some Fire Emblem Heroes. We are doing rival domains with viewers. So everyone in the chat kind of put up their units for this. If you guys want in, let me know your leads. But as it is, I'm filling in the gaps with other units right now. Let me pull up some red units here. Wait, no, this would be... Wait, did I do this wrong? Oh, wait, no, this one was supposed to go here. Which we might bump you up, since you do more damage. Alright, now I need the reds and blues. Okay. Oops, can't do that. Let's do... Oh, that's not a red here? That's Florina. So I'll need to go to... Is this, oh, it's Jonah. I thought that was Polar. Let's see here. You got it right? Oh, cool. Shall I send the friend code? Add me, and then I'll just go into my request. So exclamation point FEH to get my friend codes. The first number and the third number are the important ones. The first number and the third number. So exclamation FEH, and then we'll get you in here. It's flyer week, but we'll take anyone. But flyers get us the bonus. How is playing? There is no game. Wait, what? Oh, Treeman. 2 ways to make dinner, so most likely order out. How you doing? I'm doing okay. A little warm in here right now. I've been doing a lot of work with cataloging stuff. I've had a few calls from work about marching band stuff. We start band camp on Monday, so everything's a mess right now. But things are moving slowly. But yeah. So we were gonna try to finish Blazing Blade today, but because of the late start and all the things I had to finish, and I got to do some stuff later. Probably gonna have to wait till tomorrow for Blazing Blade, and keep in mind tomorrow we also are expecting the new Heroes trailer. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, so we'll be live for that as well. We're expecting maybe Brodia, but honestly, it could be anything. There is no game generally is one of the best games to stream in my opinion. Like just chatting. All right, but yeah, so. Jellicos, let me know once you have sent me a friend request, and I'll add you, and then we'll swap you in. I need another red unit. I guess we can take Jonah's. Not there though. Put you right there. Let's take a couple blue units. Let's see what we got. We'll take this Tsubasa here for now. Inheriting some skills. Okay, no worries, no worries. No need to inherit anything expensive. We'll usually do fine on unrivaled mains. The big thing though is that we keep an eye on how many bonus kills we get the first 2 rounds, and then the last 2 rounds I'll let you guys wager your channel points to see if you can correctly guess if we'll get over or under a certain amount. All right, let me fill in on the iPad, and again, once you're in Jellicast, I can add you. We'll just swap you in for one of the filler units. But let's see here. It's a game called There's No Game, very comedic. I don't want to spoil the story though. Let's see, flyers. Let's take. Okay, I don't have a ton of colorless flyers here, but we'll come back to that. All right, green. Don't have a lot of greens either here, on the iPad at least. What about reds? Nope. Okay. That's right, we already have one. Find space for one more blue unit. We got a couple of dancers slash singers. I think we'll take the Tsubasa. All right. So we'll have to take some cabs probably. Oops. Swap those there, and then I can take one more green. BRB getting dinner. Okay, no worries, stream man. Enjoy dinner. Had dinner before stream. I need. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter too much because these are not flyers. Sent it? Okay, cool. Let me add you here. Is it just on the main, on the iPad, or both? Let me see. Getting Korean food. Ooh. I have to pass by this ice cream shop. It's very tempting since it's a bit hot out. Man, I haven't had ice cream in a long time. I try to avoid sugar these days. But I mean, I'm not like gonna be like anti-sugar. Let's see here. Jellicast, which one's you? Is it this Comunista, the pan, or is it this Gerald, Blue Panda? I don't know which one it is. Again, the first number, if you pulled up my FEH friend codes, the first number is my main account, the iPhone 12, and then my iPad is the third number, actually. I know that's confused. I should probably change that order. Bum, 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 bum. I forgot to battle once for it to update. Okay, but which one's your name? It's just so I can make sure I'm adding the right one. Apparently, I can report my own Twitch channel. Yes, you can. You can. It's the pan. Okay, I'll add you here. I'll tell you what. Who are you gonna be adding in? I'll find the pan for now, and then once you're good, I can update, and then it'll find you. It'll just switch to yours. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, let me know. Just let me know who you're switching to, and then we'll get you in there for the right spot. Alright, Winter Tharja. Alright, so we'll get you in for a red unit. Let's see here. There's my OC. Yep, your OC is there. Let me see. I'm going to swap you in for that, and we're going to bump you up, and then we're going to update, and it should be Winter Tharja. Alright, you are in. Anyone else need in? Let me know. Otherwise, make any quick changes you need to. We're going to update, and we're going to go. Normal mode and hard mode are pretty easy. We'll get through that no problem, but keep an eye on the number of bonus kills we get. Because, again, after that, the latter two difficulties, we'll let you guys wager some channel points. See if you can win more. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see here. I can establish hotkeys to pull up the BRB screen. Yeah. Stream decks are cool too, but hotkeys work. Maybe I didn't need a second monitor, but second monitor lets me see chats. Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to be streaming, especially if a lot of the stuff you're going to be playing is on your computer screen, I would recommend a second monitor. I kind of want a third monitor. I just don't have a place to put it right now. All right. Let's pull it up back here on the iPad. And again, we do rotate. So if you are, especially if we get through the first round too quickly and we don't get a lot of people in, we'll get you in on future rounds as we rotate that order. Back was getting ready for it. Oh, no worries. What time is it? 9:30, 9:50. All right, we're gonna update, guys. We're gonna go. And then this will be for the normal mode. Again, keep an eye on the bonus kills, because again, in the later two difficulties, we will let you guys wager some channel points. By the way, guys, just over 2 hours left in that giveaway for the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia Limited Edition, which is no longer available on the eShop. So if you want to get it, you got to get it physically. And then obviously the limited edition is a little bit harder to come by. So exclamation point giveaway for that link. And then at the bottom of the screen here, you see a code word. It's actually a name. You see a code word that gets you an extra entry to win. Spread the word out to all your friends and family, especially if you're trying to win it. You know, tell some friends and family that you know maybe aren't Fire Emblem fans to enter, and enter as many ways as they can. Because if they win, they can just give it to you. And if you don't want it, at least spread the word to people that you know might be into it. All right, guys, here we go. Normal mode is up, and we will rotate after each round. Here we go.
This is my
We'll turn on animations. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's... Ooh, we are probably going to get into range right away because we can fly over these mountains, not a problem. Alright, looks like that Tana is... Oop, there's that Rhea with a non-bonus kill. Tana on the iPad got a kill, though. Alright, this is Dorolo's Chloe and Yuri on the other screen. Again, normal mode, not too bad for us, but right now we're just mostly concerned more about like the number of bonus kills we get. Just to see how we do. Ignore that notification if you saw it was testing if I had the account linked to OBS. Okay. Alright, Rhea again. Both accounts are at 2 bonus kills. Tana getting a kill on the iPad there. Chloe, that's Duralo's Chloe. And Yuri on the main. Yoon, was that Blizzard? I think it was Blizzard.
A happy ending.
Ivy from Kaizen on the iPad there. No problem for that. Altina from Leafy. Alright, 4 kills on the main, 6 on the iPad.
Yeah.
Okay, Kaizen's Ivy taking out. Oop. I have max stats on both. Nice. So I don't know how to change title of stream or category. Probably should figure that out before Wednesday. You can do it either through the Twitch dashboard or in OBS, at least on, I know for OBS Studio and Mac. Probably on all OBS Studio. If you go up to, what is it, Docs, and then turn on Stream Information, you'll get a panel, and you can attach it to your main OBS window. That allows you to change the title, the game, even your go live notification. All right, we're at 10 bonus kills on the iPad, 7 on the main. Back, I was trapped by Mama Cat and I was able to get out and take a bath. Oh, okay. Welcome back, welcome back. We just started normal mode, so we're just kind of seeing how this goes. Again, we're gonna get out of this just fine, but we're more concerned about how many bonus kills we'll get, so we can get an idea of how well we're moving through the map with the bonus units. iPad finishes with 12 bonus kills.
Any fight left?
Alright, Blizzard's Yoon taking out Chez. That'll be 11. Wait, what?
It's tea time.
Oh, because they didn't come. Alright, that Camilla was that Man Voice? Yeah. Camilla was Man Voice. And there we go. 13 bonus kills on the main. So 13 on the main, 12 on the iPad. Keep that in mind. We'll see how many bonus kills we get on the second run on here on hard in a moment. And then, again, I'll let you guys wager some channel points for Lunatic and Infernal. Legendary is a savage. Yeah. Now, if only we get a flying legendary. Yuri. I found stream information in docs, but clicking it did nothing. Make sure it's not like hidden underneath. Had to reload OBS. Oh, okay. It was probably hidden underneath something, and maybe you just couldn't find it, or maybe it was one of those where it loaded up off screen. Sometimes it happens. So at least it did on Windows when I used to use it. All right, let me rotate, guys, and then we'll let you guys. If you need to make any updates, we'll update before we start. But let me rotate so everyone gets a chance in the top row. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that follow button. We do stream every day. This is day 1,725 and 26 in a row. Hold on. 1,724 in a row. Is that right? But yeah, over 4 years, almost 5 years of daily streams. Where was I? Here. Da, 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 da. Forgot to tell you, I got the wrong Amir on a green orb, and it reset my... Oh, no! I mean, hey, at least you got Amir, and she's ascended, so yay, Floret. right? Oh, she's not. Wait, is she? No, she's just a regular hero, right? Because Air is the Ascended. What? Amir is nothing special, right? Or is she mythic? I don't even know. What's Amir? What day will make 5? What do you mean what day will make 5? Amir's not Ascended, Air is the Ascended. Right. Is Amir anything? She's not. No, she's just like nipple in the spell. Not special at all. Alright. Alright, we are rotating on the iPad so that everyone gets a chance to be in the lead group. Alright, if you need to make any changes, go ahead and do so. We will update. With Fallen Maria, she lost her niche of being a drive miracle unit. Womp womp. But alright guys, yeah, let me know if you need to make changes. We'll wait a little bit here and then we're going to update and go. Can someone verify that we did not get a trailer today? The trailer should be tomorrow, but small chance that they go back to their old habits because they used to do 3 nights before. And then last year they started shifting over to 2. My key person, she's plus attack -2. That's a pretty good one. Don't need to use those florets now. Or the trade fruit either. Didn't come? Alright, so tomorrow for sure then. Yeah, it was most likely going to be tomorrow. And again, there's literally no clues. My guess is just Brody at this point because it's just been so long. Alright, entered. Awesome. Best of luck, Sinfulkin. And again, guys, if you haven't done, if you haven't joined the giveaway, !_ giveaway for the link. Actually, I just typed that in. Giveaway. We are giving away a Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition for the Nintendo 3DS, which is no longer available both in the eShop and in stores. So this is a good way to get that game. So again, entries will end in just under 2 hours at 11:59 p.m. Central Time, and then on tomorrow's stream we'll announce the winner as well. So follow up and post it on social media as well. By the way, guys, if you win, can you, when you get it, can you tweet a picture or something so like we can like retweet it or something? Because I feel like the last few giveaways before we stopped like a year ago, because we haven't done a giveaway in like a year, the last few giveaways the winner never like made a post about it or anything, and we couldn't share it. I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine, but if you do, you know, I can retweet it or something. The clue is Ivy on Summer Banner means they remember Engage exists and they want to get people to spend orbs pre-CYL. Well, there's a lot of ways to get people to spend orbs, but okay, we'll see. But yeah, I'm still guessing Brodia. But as for like my reasoning, my reasoning is that it's been a while since we've gotten an Engage banner. Imagine if one of the Brave units is Arcane. What a way to punish Gulag fans. Oh snap. I mean, I'm still gonna wait to see what they have anyway. I'm not gonna choose my free unit right away. All right, guys, we're gonna update and we're gonna go again on the last one. We got 13 bonus kills on the main, 12 on the iPad. We'll keep an eye on if it's a upward trend or a downward trend, and then on Lunatic and Infernal, we'll let you guys wager your channel points to try and earn some. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already done so. So we do stream every day, whether it's Blazing Blade or Heroes or Three Houses, Engage, whatever. Older Fire Emblem games too. We do stream other games on Nintendo from time to time. Recently we finished Tears of the Kingdom. We played a little bit of Hat in Time. Played a little bit of Persona 4 Golden. Finished Persona 5 Royal right before Engage came out. Played some Nier Automata. Xenoblade 3. Yeah, and we play our community nights on Thursdays, so sometimes we'll play Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Or Splatoon or Mario Party. We tried a new game the other day, guys, called Ultimate Chicken Horse, which is pretty fun. So if you guys can get it on the eShop, that'd be cool, and we can have you guys join in. Grandmaster, welcome in. Heard there is a giveaway. ! Giveaway for the link. You have less than 2 hours to enter. It's been going for about 9 days now, but you have less than 2 hours left. So type in ! Giveaway to get the link. We're giving away a Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia Limited Edition for the Nintendo 3DS. Thank you, Leafy. Alright, here we go, guys. Bernadetta fan, welcome in. Would you like in for Rival Domains? Let me know your lead. We'll get you in before the next round. It is Flyer Week.
I will hesitate no longer.
Treeman. Oh, Paula is Jonah. It's not Polar. And Sia and Micaiah. It's a pretty strong Sylvain. Yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to try and get up early so that I can run to the store. I got to buy sunscreen and some more boxes. How you doing, Bernadette fan? Main account has 3 bonus kills. iPad has 8.
Time to feast.
Been good? Good to hear. Hope you had a good weekend. Still no bonus kills. Or no more bonus kills, at least. There should be one here. Against Valbar, who's also in Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia.
I will stop you.
iPad's at 12 again. That's gonna be 13 right there.
A new transformation. I'll dye you red.
This is another weekend of no rotation. No, we just rotated. But we'll rotate again after this one because this run here wasn't particularly good. Yeah, we rotated after normal before we did hard. We'll rotate again after this too. Sigrun! Dude, that was Sun Eaters.
I had further to go.
No ads today. I'm sorry. Hello. Remember, guys, if you want to help support the stream, you can get rid of those ads by hitting that sub button. You get a whole bunch of Fire Emblem emotes, and we have 3 more that are on the way. We have commissioned more Fire Emblem emotes to add to our growing list. We're at 9 bonus kills, 2 hits on the Fortress. iPad finishes at 15. There it is. We finished with 9. Interesting. So we went from 13 to 9, and from 12 to 15. This is tricky in terms of how I want to go about setting the prediction. Alright, did anyone else want to get in that's not already in? Bernadetta fan, did you want to get in? Or anyone else? I'm going to rotate first. don't know how many days I have left. What do you mean? Hang on. Oh, if you're sub, you should be able to go into, I think if you go to Twitch and then, hang on. If you go to Twitch and then click your icon in the top right, you should be able to see a section called subscriptions, and it'll tell you how many more days. All right, let's see here. All right, we rotated there. If anyone needs to make any changes, go ahead and do so, and I will update in just a moment. Let's see, I'm still nervous about how my luck is going to be on Wednesday. I want it to happen already so I can not live in constant paranoia. Alright. Alright. Oh, Leafy, thank you for the work. Ends in 2 days. Can you renew early? I don't know if you can renew early. I know you can. I know you can sub for longer than a month at a time. So, like for example, I subbed to Zadora for 3 months at a time, and I think for Gil. Because like if it's someone I know I'm gonna be subbing to, yeah, it's more money at once, but it's also I save money overall. So. Alright, where was I? Update? Burton did a fan or anyone else? Did anyone else want to get in for Rival Domains? I almost said Pons Loki again. I always get those two mixed up. So we use the brigades on both. Alright. Ooh, summer loots. Let's find you here. Then we'll start a prediction as well. Let's do a prediction for you guys. Prediction, win some channel points. So... I'm gonna bump you up. Alright, and then on here... See, this was the first row, second row, third row... fourth row. So we'll put you here, and then we're gonna bump you up. Alright. Sorry, I had to change this up. Oh, no, you're fine. No worries, we're not in a rush. So you're in Bernadette fan. Let's see here. I don't have the money to continue more than one subscription. That one subscription is to Critical Role. Ah, okay. Imagine if Twitch was like Patreon, where it only lasts till the end of the current month. I feel like that'd be easier to keep track of, though. Like, I like that about my Apple Card. Like, I know my credit card cycle always ends at the end of the month and starts at the beginning of the month. Whereas, like, my Chase card and my Best Buy card and, like, everything else is always on a different day. I'm like, what day is this? What day is this one? What day is this one? I mean, I always pay it, like, right away, so it don't even matter. But it It's nice to be able to kind of just know, like, oh, it's the end of the month, end of the period. Let's see. All right, so let me do a prediction here, guys, and you guys can wager some channel points. Now, keep in mind, we started on the main account with 13 bonus kills on the normal mode. We went down to 9, so it is trending downward. Is it going to stay that way? I don't know. So let me choose an over-under here. Because the iPad went from, what, 12 and went up to 15. Need a good C skill on her. Oh, for loot. It's annoying as a subscriber, though. Like, if you subscribe on the 27th, you have 3 or 4 days before you're charged again. Well, those should be prorated then. Yeah, those should be prorated if you sub in the middle of the month. All right, let's see. Gotta pick a good over-under. So we went from 12 down to 9. I do think that the harder difficulty is going to slow us down, so it's going to give us a chance for more kills. So I'm going to set the over-under actually above the 12 that we got the first time and way above the 9 that we just got. I'm going to set the over-under at 13.5. Yeah. Alright, so let's do some predictions, chat. Predictions are over. Not over. They're up. They've started. Alright, chat. Prediction is open. Do you think we'll score more than 13.5 or less than 13.5 bonus kills? Let us know what you think. So this is the team we're using. Let me update it again. We'll update it again before we actually start. But what do you think? Do you think we'll go over or under 13.5? Again, I think that the higher difficulty is going to slow us down and we're going to get more chances for bonus kills. But you never know. We have a lot of non-flyers. Despite paying for 1 month. No. I'm saying, like, if they were to change it to be like, okay, month to month, well, then subs would then have to be prorated. Because, like, if you sub on anything except the first, then yeah, they would have to market it differently. So they would have to change their wording. You'd have to sub for the rest of the current month, sure. Just realized someone gifted me a sub to Terra. Nice. Do you know who it was? I know I've gifted some subs to Terra, but a lot of people gifted subs to Terra because I think she did a subathon this month. We'll probably do a subathon when we get closer to, like, the fall. I haven't done one in a while. We used to do one every month, but that got tiring. Let's see. Yeah, totally over. We'll see. 13.5, especially if we have this many non-flyers, that can be tough. That can be very tough. But we'll see. Get your votes in, guys. If anyone else is in the chat and wants in on rival domains, let me know. We'll get you in. We'll squeeze you in before we start. Remember, we've lost in normal. No, we haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't tell you. Okay. Yeah, I think what happens is that if you go back into Terra Stream right now, if you were gifted today, it would prompt you, be like, oh, someone gifted you a sub, or this person gifted you a sub. Click here to say thank you. But if you don't show up on that same stream, then it goes away and you don't see who it was. So, oh well. Alright, guys, yeah, again, if you want in and aren't in already for rival domains, let me know your lead. And then we'll update in a moment. Predictions are also open, guys. You can wager some channel points to see if you guys can correctly guess if we're going to score over or under 13.5 bonus kills. We got 12 on the first, 9 on the second. I think it's going to go up, so I'm going to set the over-under at 13.5. Let me know what you think. Wasn't today? Okay. Don't know why you hide it. I don't... What? I think it was an older stream of hers. It was probably on the subathon. I'm guessing that's when it was. Predictions. You saw about a minute and a half, guys. Actually, yeah, probably by the time you see this, like a minute. Siblings are watching the autobiography of Jeffrey Dahmer for the first time. I forgot how well Netflix did it. Between this time, people don't tell Kaizen after your boxes fell and running the Chicago Mafia. You sure do hide a lot of secrets. What are you talking about? Alright guys, predictions are almost locked and loaded. We're going to update right now. And if anyone wants in for rival domains and hasn't already gotten in, we can get you in for the last round after this. But here we go, guys. Let's see how many bonus kills we get. Predictions are in. Let's go.
Triandra, I'm here.
We're hoping for 13.5. Or over 13.5. Obviously, we're not going to get 13.5 exactly. That's why we have it at 13.5, so we can't get exactly that. Here we go. Alright, so if that is not a flying unit. Ooh, this Florina taking out... Oh, no, not... What? Damage reduction? Hilda, get away from the Tana. We are not off to a great start on the main here, guys. Alright, at least taking out this Muspel. Alright, revenge time. Let's go. Camilla taking out this Donald. Is that guard bearing? Who had guard bearing? At least taking out the Muspel on the main. Carla. These are not bonus units. There we go. We got a Har. Taking out that Hilda. That's a bonus kill right there. Wait, when did we have a Har? This is Tree Man Zalencia and the filler Claude. It's probably HV's Claude. If Ike was here, he would said blast. Alright. Jellicos with the Tharja. By Florina. Ascended Florina. Ooh, this is not good. Not good. No. Alright, well, someone else is going to come in. Self, that's not a bonus unit on the iPad, getting a kill against Matthew. Micaiah taking a hit. Alright, our turn. We're up to 3 bonus kills so far. This is going to make it 4. Again, we're shooting for at least 14.
Onward.
And again, I think this harder difficulty is going to slow us down so that we end up having more turns. Although we do have 2 hits. How do we have 2 hits on the Fortress already? What the hell? 0 hits on the Fortress on the main. Oh, sorry, on the iPad. The main account has 2 hits on the Fortress already. So this could end in a hurry. We could end up with a way less. We are very close. Never seen a team take a beating like that in this mode. But yeah, at the same time, we're like close to taking that Fortress. We only have 5 bonus kills.
Right behind you.
Alright, Peony destroying this Tsubaki here.
Your life is mine.
Okay. 7 on the main, 8 on the iPad. Again, the number of kills on the main is what we're looking for. Let's see, Ingrid taking out this Valbar, which means that Fortress is going to be open. Is it in range of someone? What? We're too fast. We're too good. We're too good. That's okay. Well, Under wins. Wow. We didn't even reach the goal, so we actually have to do that again. We didn't reach the target score. Should we do that again now, or do we come back to it? Wow, okay. Under is the winner. Alright, do you guys think we should redo that now, or we should come back to it after Infernal? Very nice. I was not expecting us to beat it that fast. Adrenaline, momentum, violence. That's how it is. That's how this is. It's rival domains. 150. Nice. Get those channel points, guys. All right. Target score is reached on the iPad, but that's not the one that counts for this for the score. Again, guys, if you haven't joined the giveaway yet, again, there's a code word at the bottom of the screen here that gets you an extra entry. So enter that code in for an extra entry to win. Got 255. Everyone's winning those points. Do it now. Okay. So we are gonna rotate for this. Oh wait, no. Do we normally rotate? Because we haven't redone rival lanes in a while. Did we rotate before? I think we did. All right. Let's updates. Alright, most everyone's points have gone out. Do a quick prediction here for... Let's do 2 minutes, and we'll set the over-under. Let's see, how many do we get on that one? 8. We did 12, then... Or sorry, 13, then 9, then 8. But we did rotate this time. Let's set it at... 10-5. What happens if I ever redeem end stream twice in one stream? How can you redeem it twice in one stream? You won't be able to redeem it twice in one stream because we'll be done by the time you do it the first time. Alright guys, quick 2-minute prediction. Now that we've rotated, do you think that's going to make a difference? Over-under is now set at 10.5. It is lower, so what do you guys think? Almost done with book 6 on Lunatic. Nice. Yeah, get those orbs, guys. Get those orbs. New prediction is open. We've done a rotation, and the over-under is now lowered down to 10.5. What do you think? Regardless of whether we hit this this over-under mark, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to reach the target score either, so... Like, redeem and redeem it again back-to-back before you end it. I don't know. I'm going to end it pretty quickly if it gets redeemed. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Remember, prediction is shorter this time. It's only 2 minutes, so let me know if you think we'll be over or under 10.5. We'll update and go. May or may not be saving points to try to get you to raid into me one day. Okay, no, I'm not actually doing that. We can do, I mean, I know a lot of people have a guide the raid redemption, because that is actually one of the Twitch defaults. Or not defaults, but like one of the suggestions that they make as a channel point redemption. The only reason I haven't set that is because I generally try to avoid raiding people that I haven't like vetted. Kamui, oh, did you update? Let me see. Oh no, you're still loot. If you change to Kamui and they're not showing it, you gotta do a. Remember, we gotta do a battle to get its update. But yeah, for something like that though, like I don't mind raiding into people that we know, like if it's you. I just don't want it to be like some random person and then we go there and it's like probably someone I wouldn't want to even associate with. My streams probably will involve profanity, so it's probably best to avoid reading me. Oh, I don't care about what you stream on your stream. It's just like I just don't want it to be like a complete stranger, and then we realize, oh, they're in an awful POS. You know. All right, we're gonna update. We're gonna go. You're good. Just spouting. Oh, okay. Here we go, guys. Let's see if we hit 10-5 this time. We did rotate.
I'm on top of it.
They're on top of it, guys. They promised us. We haven't even gotten to Infernal yet. Here we go. Ivy kicking things up by taking out that Hilda from the first turn. Bye, Hilda. And of course would be Critical Role. Oh, good. They didn't even attack us. So now we're on the offensive.
I've got my eye out.
Oh, are we going to take down this fortress too fast again? Their fortress is exposed, guys. We might just be too good. We might be too fast. Which Kamui? One from Fates or Echoes? That's a good point. That's a good point. Although we are racking up these bonus kills pretty quickly too.
I loathe summer.
Like, their team just got decimated, guys. We have 6 bonus kills now. Also, an applicable question for when someone says Leo or Leon. It's true.
Right behind you.
I know this for a fact. I was cataloging a lot of Awakening and Fates merch today, mostly keychains and stuff.
No hard
So I was running
feelings,
into Kamui and Leon. Actually, I did make a mistake. I think I was going through the list, and I think I might have skipped from Xander, and I thought I did Leo, and then I went to Camilla, and I was like, wait a second, this isn't right. And I went back and I realized, oh wait, I either skipped Leo or I replaced Leo's with Camilla's, and that's why it was all out of place. Did Ivy just have enough speed to quad? How slow is Muspel? Muspel's pretty slow.
No hard feelings, dear.
I didn't see if Ivy got like a buff from someone either. Like a speed buff or something, but Muspel's pretty slow. Guys, we are already over the 10-5, so that's a good sign here. We still haven't hit the fortress at all. Oh, that's one hit on the fortress. We have 12 bonus kills now. We have 13. We have now tied the bonus kills on the first run. Now we have surpassed it. That is 14. Forgot how effed up Dahmer is, but that's what to expect from a biography based on one of the most dangerous serial killers in history. Yeah. That's 15, guys. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. Ivy going up against the Muriel. 16. Are we going to hit max bonus kills? Probably not. Because they're going to go right for the fortress as soon as it's vulnerable. That is 17. There it is. 17 bonus kills, guys. Congrats to those who said over. All right, on to Infernal. Alright guys, predictions open. Predictions are open. Let me know what you think. Will we reach the over-under? What did I set it at? 15.5? I think I set it at 15.5. Alright, let me... Prediction is open, guys. Let me know what do you guys think on Infernal. Will we reach even more bonus kills? Who knows? I think, again, I said this the previous time, but I think the increased difficulty will slow us down. Let me know what you guys think. Alright. Guys, get your predictions in. You've got time still. Let me know if you think we'll reach the bonus score. I set it higher again. We'll see. Updated my sent unit. Alright, let's update. We'll update before we always start. We're gonna wait for this prediction to close. Let me know what you guys think. Will we reach the target score? Not the target score. Will we reach the over-under of 15.5? Alright, let's see. Alright, wait, who did you put in? That's Leafy. They were here. Oh, there you are. Okay, you have the Paula. Let's see. Only censored version I like of the F-bomb, mainly because of how much I love Ryuji. Hey, how many cards are only available as commons? Like every deck I play has at least a few. Why does Konami hate letting me have everything shiny? Because that's how they get you to spend more money. The kid downstairs is testing my patience. What are they doing? It's like sitting in front of a kid on an airplane. Oh, did you guys hear that apparently the Pirate and Mithra amiibo, which are supposed to launch next Friday, this coming Friday, apparently they're already starting to show up in the wild. Like, you can't buy them yet, but they're starting to show up at like retailers. They're screaming. Do you have like noise canceling headphones? I use AirPods Pro for noise cancellation. It's not perfect, but it actually does quite a good job. But they don't get me to spend more money. They would make more money if they reprinted the commons and rares as holos. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna pick up the Red Dragon Archfiend structure deck when it comes out in September. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun. See, I only ever got 2 amiibo, Lucas and Ice Climbers. Okay. See, as soon as they announced them, I knew I was gonna be able to. I was gonna want to get them all, even before like the whole amiibo hype, because that only really started once they realized how rare some in the first set. The first set was 12 characters. 3 of them in particular were very rare. So then people started being like, "Oh, you gotta collect them all, and these are like the Holy Trinity and yada yada yada." And that's when amiibo like mania started. But as soon as they announced them, I was dead set on collecting them all because. So there are only a few franchises that I make sure I like get all the games, and I want to make sure that I have all access to all the DLC and any bonuses in the games. And because there was content locked behind the amiibo figures in Smash Bros, I was like, okay, well, I want to make sure I have all the amiibo now, so that in the future, if I ever want to make sure I have access to it, I can. I don't ever want to be locked out of something. So that's why from like as soon as they were announced, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to buy all of them. Which at the time was like, okay, 12 now, and they'll probably update them in like waves and whatnot. I mean, I didn't realize there would be like 90 characters at the end or something like that. So, so it'll be September because it just came out in Japan. Won't be until October. I also forgot to tell you, my dad bought me new earphones. The model is the same as my mom thought in purple. Okay, well there you go. Congrats on the new earphones. I'm assuming it's a good model. Money's tight. Next month I have Kafka and Star Rail, and I'm taking my niece to Hawaii Comic-Con. That should be fun. I think I remember you mentioning that. All right, predictions are in chat. Let's update and let's go. Let's see how we do. Yeah, the only ones I need left are because I'm only collecting the Smash Bros ones, and then I'm collecting all the Fire Emblem ones. Smash Bros, all I need left is Pyra and Mithra and Sora. And I really hope Sora is not like a Square Enix store exclusive or something, which I doubt it'll be. But could you imagine? Because like during that time, they used to do like a lot of retailer exclusive amiibo. Like I think Roy was like GameStop exclusive, and I think Meta Knight was like Best Buy. Like those were awful, guys. At least like when they first released. Eventually reprints were like everywhere. But like we joked at the time, like what if Cloud's a Square Enix store online, like Square Enix online store exclusive? That'd be the worst. They'd also probably be priced at like $45. But all right, let's update, guys. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. 15.5 is the over/under. Oops. There we go.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Have you rotated the ants? We have, yes. Emiliana, welcome in. How are you doing today? Took me till Engage release to get the female Corn amiibo. Yeah, they re-released, I think, Corn and Marth here in the States. Actually, they released all of them, I think, in Australia and maybe even probably Europe, I'm guessing. All right. How are we going to fare here? I'm just having to take a look here. Just to rotate units at the screen. I know. This is Square Enix. Would you be surprised? No, that's why we predicted, like, oh, what if this happens? That's what it would be like. There we go. All right, guys, 15.5 is what we're looking for. Kaizen starting things off here against the Matthew. 69 times 2 against Matthew's, well, nothing now. Haven't rotated. I did, Leafy.
I'm sunk.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for the hydrate.
I've got my eye out. Yeah.
Yeah, Leafy, I rotated right after the last one finished. Bum, 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 bum. Didn't hear it? Oh, well, we did.
I'll face my fear.
Alright, we're up to 4, but we just lost Peony. Alright, Sakura taking a hit, but still alive. Never mind.
I'm going
Bye, Sakura. Ba-da, ba-da.
Your life is mine. No
Like how we were talking about
backing down.
echoes this whole time, and now we're hearing the echoes music for this hopefully final run. Up to 6 now. That should be 7. Oh, we just lost Ivy on the iPad though. Again, the harder difficulty. Okay, 8 on the main. Again, we're hoping for 15.5, so we've got a bit to go still.
Was it Too
Oop,
much.
there goes Manfroy's Camilla. Alright, Leafy's up. Take out that
By
Oscar.
these twin blades.
There we go. Thank you, Altina. We're up to 9. Altina's up again.
By
Tsubaki doing
these
nothing.
twin blades.
Dory kills her unofficial aunt. Altina again? That's 11. Thank goodness for being able to counter at any range. Alright. Ninja Camilla against the Midori.
I will
That's
see
it.
this
That's it.
through.
Aunt in the family friend sense, since she's the sister of the person her dad swears light to.
Goddess
That's how
guide
like
me.
Filipinos, like everyone's like a Tito or a Tita. We're up to 14 here,
You're
but we're
going
getting awfully
under.
close to that the fortress, guys. Come on, just a couple more. 15-5 was the over/under. Cordelia holding the rock alone. Go Cordelia. Tower. That should be. Let's see. We're holding. We're holding. Ingrid's tanking some hits here. Muriel doing nothing. We just need 2 more. What did I type there? Holding. Oh, you typed rook, like the castle in like chess. All right, Yuri is not a bonus unit, but get the kill there, so we don't have to deal with the Crom. This should do it, chat. That is it. We got 16. There we go. Can we get to 20 now? I find it funny how Birthright wouldn't let Midori be born until after like chapter 15, just so the story couldn't orphan her if you don't do things correctly.
Behave yourself.
Can we get to 20? Man, when was the last time we got 20 on Infernal? I think we can get 20. That's 19.
Your life is mine.
That's not a... okay. I think we're going to stop at 19 because someone's going to go for that fortress right away. Fortress, yeah. So we stopped at 19. No 20. But that's okay. We got to the... we reached our goal. iPad's still only at 12, though. Congrats to those who said over. It was only a few of you guys, apparently. Sometimes I get all confused when I type fast Portuguese to English. That's pretty good, though, for going fast. Spoil Birthright because I don't respect it, and Ember isn't here to see. How do you know that? Chat, we did it. Alright, we'll wait for the iPad to finish. We're at 12 right now. Inventory settings. Animations back off. 13 on the iPad. Still haven't finished off the fortress. Only have 1 hit on it. Oh, you know what I should check? Since it's Saturday, let me check summons real quick. Did I do the weekly summons yet? Revival. Hold on, let me check everything. Nine days, 11 days, 5 days, 5 days, 8 days. We have not done the weekly revivals. Should we do... Okay, so we have to at least do the weekly revival summons. Should we do all of them? Or should we save that for New Heroes Day? Because New Heroes Day is what? Tuesday? I think I want to save for that. We'll make Tuesday a big summoning day. Even though I'll be dead tired from band camp. Yeah, 8 days, 5 days, 5 days, 11 and 9. 11, 9. Okay. She would have said hi if she were here. That's true. Alright, guys. So, congrats to those who won some channel points with rival domains. Thanks to everyone who contributed their units. So, we're going to do some summons now. Let's see. I should have everyone on that banner, and actually, I don't just now have everyone on this banner because we finally got Abel recently. We'll probably go for the duo on this one because they're pretty rare. This one doesn't really matter who we go for. GG to 1 person. Oh wait, it was only 1 person. I saw the percentages. It was like 27% or something like that versus, what was that, 73. But I didn't see it was just one person. All right, let's do some summons, guys. Again, we'll summon on everything else that's active when we get those new heroes on Tuesday, I think. But we got to do the new hero banner, not new hero, the weekly revival banners now because they're ending tonight. As is our giveaway, exclamation point giveaway, to enter our giveaway for the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition. I'm gonna have to get that out. I believe it's in this box right here. You guys can't see that. This box right here. The one below it's the Three Hopes one. Ta-da. All these boxes, guys. If you haven't been here before, this is my Fire Emblem collection. This is what my Fire Emblem collection looked like about 5.5 years ago. If it'll work. There we go. 5.5? Is it 5.5? Yes, 5.5 years ago. This is what the collection looked like. Since this picture was taken, my Fire Emblem collection is about 10 times bigger. Actually, yeah, I should be getting close to figuring out how much bigger it is, because again, I've been doing a lot of cataloging lately, especially a lot of the bigger sets of smaller items that I've been putting out, because I'm like, oh, that's gonna be such a pain in the butt to catalog all those things. But I've been doing it, been getting it done, so making progress there. But yeah, as you guys can see here, a lot of boxes all around. This is almost all Fire Emblem stuff. The literally only boxes that are not Fire Emblem is this tower that's like right behind me. On top is Pokemon, second is Zelda, third box below that is Mario, and the box underneath it is just like retro consoles and stuff like that. Or not retro, but like older consoles. So every yellow box in here, every brown box, and including these black boxes here, those are all Fire Emblem, everything in the room. What I missed, I went to get water. We did it! We got 19 bonus kills on Infernal. If Sun Eater, yeah, maybe that's what Sinful is talking about. If you voted over, then congrats. But, alright, where were we? We're summoning now because, actually, once I finish this round of Tempest Trials on my 10, because I haven't finished it yet. I also haven't finished Tempest Trials on my iPad either, so I gotta do that. Main's done. Main's been done. I think Lost Lore is already done, right? I think it ended yesterday or after yesterday. Enjoy your water, Sun Eater. I do like ice water. If you guys haven't entered the giveaway yet, there's an extra code at the bottom of the screen here that will get you an extra entry into our giveaway. If you've already entered, want more chances to win, tell your friends and family, hey, enter this giveaway for me, and if you win, tell them to give it to you. I don't care. I just want to make more space. I need to get rid of some stuff. I have a lot of copies of the Shadows of Valentia limited edition, so we are probably going to be doing more giveaways on that in the future if you guys want it. And initially I was like, oh, this seems to be one of our less popular giveaways, although interest has seemed to have picked up in the last couple days. So hopefully it was just because we did run it shorter than most of our giveaways. Hopefully it was just a matter of time before word of mouth got around. Because before we used to run giveaways, I think for 2 full weeks, if not a month. Drinking warm water, ooh, like the Chinese usually drink it. It's very cold here, and the warm water is horrible. Ooh. I almost always drink ice water. If it's winter, or if I'm sick, I might do like hot water. Like I like heat the water up. I don't do like just warm water. It's no. All right, let's summon. Chat, I'm gonna let you guys pick my summons here because I have everyone on these banners. We're doing just the 2 weekly revival banners because those end tonight. All the other banners that we have free summons waiting for us on, we are going to wait until yeah. I'm gonna want to summon for Spring of Dune on my main on Tuesday. We're gonna do that on Tuesday because that's when we're getting the new hero banners. Hopefully Brodia. Although if it's rearmed Aether, how do you say their name? Then we're probably gonna go for them first. If Lapis is on the banner too, we'll go for her too. If Citrine's on the banner, we might go for her too. Let's see. I like cold water, but if I drink it, I'll probably get sick. Okay. Yeah, I just prefer our ice water. For me, it feels more refreshing. Nephne on all accounts. Well, you have to participate in the poll once Who put up another poll? I need to do a summoning poll here. You guys are voting Ishtar. Alright. Start poll. Alright, so your choice is red, Sonicy, blue, Nephany, and green, Amelia. We'll go main account first. We're just doing free summons on all 3 accounts, so it's 6 summons total. We can go non-focus here, guys, because again, I have everyone. Any FE7 tonight? I was hoping to, but since it's pretty late, we might have to hold off because I do have some things I need to finish up tonight. 1 to help Kaizen and 2 for work. So the plan is to finish. We are going to finish Blazing Blade tomorrow, which means I have to get through 2 full chapters tomorrow. So that means we're gonna probably start pretty early. Who put the poll indeed? Yeah, I wonder who. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we should be able to get Nino fully leveled up by the end of that. No worries. What time tomorrow? Let's see. No promises, but I'm gonna shoot for. I really should not be staying up too late tonight, so that way I can wake up early on, and I can go to sleep again early on Sunday night, just because I have to wake up early on Monday. Let's shoot for. Let's see, because I have to plan for beating Blazing Blade, dinner break, and then we have Fire Emblem Heroes New Heroes trailer in the evening. Although it's not till really late though. Why don't we plan on 2 p.m. Central Time? Let's plan on that. I'll post in the Discord once we're going live, or when we're planning on going live. If I'm running late, or if I go earlier than that, it'll probably just be I'll just hop on for like a cataloging collection stream, and then we'll switch to Blazing Blade. But let's plan on 2 p.m. Central. Dare was an option, so clearly it wasn't me. All right, main account. Help me pick, guys. We're on the main account first. That's the one over here on your left. Top colorless, blue. Right colorless, green, and red. Where's my mouse? Alright, quick poll for the main account. Let me know what you guys pick. Vote in the poll. No, not in the chat, Suneater. Sometimes we do it in the chat, but right now we're going to do it in the poll, so it should appear right above your chat. Let me know what you guys think. We're summoning on the main account. We can go off focus, but red is for Sonicy focus, blue is for Nephany, and green is for Amelia. Bum, bum, bum. Trying to hypnotize people to vote blue. And how are you doing this? How is this possible? Magic? I mean, magic is everything. Alright, chat voted blue with only 2 votes. Come on, guys. Alright. You did it. Alright, let's see here. We'll go blue on the main, but before we actually do the summon, let's do a poll for the iPad. New poll. iPad is... If I can get the poll to... Okay, I can't click in the poll. Refresh. You're distracted. Okay. And that's not okay. Alright, let me refresh the page. Maybe it'll work this time. New poll. Okay, it's working. iPad, that is the one over here at the top corner, top right corner of your screen. iPad alt, top green, Amelia. Red, Sonicy. Right blue, Nephany. Bottom blue, Nephany. and bottom green, Amelia. All right, quick poll, guys. Everyone votes. Setting up things for my end, on my end for the test. Is this like right after stream, you said? All right, guys, vote in the poll. Which one of these are we pulling for on the iPad? Again, the banner is the new, is the Weekly Revival banner with Sonicy, Neffany, and Amelia. We can pick whatever you guys want there. There's no non-focus on this particular circle right here. Let me know what you guys think. We're going for those 5 stars. Probably gonna have to clear some barracks soon on, I think, one of my alts. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Alright, cash vote. It's almost done. Poll's almost done. Let's see what you guys picked. And then we'll do a poll for the iPhone 10 after that. That one has no red and it has 1 colorless. So, but let's see what you guys picked for the iPad. Picked red. Ooh, split votes, but it won the poll according to my screen. What else do you guys vote for? Can I see the full results? Oh, it's 2-1-1. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go red on the iPad. What about on the 10? I do see a pattern here going. So this is the one in the bottom right corner here by Marlowe's name. Top green for Amelia. Blue for Neffany. Right green for Amelia. Colorless for non-focus. And bottom green for Amelia. Alright, chat, let me know in the poll what you guys think we should summon for. Everyone votes. I need more than 4 votes. I mean, I don't need more than 4 votes, but you know what I mean. Ba-da-ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. But yeah, there's actually room on my desk now. Not much room, but it's more room on my desk, and I'm gonna hope to clear more of this space. Let me know what you guys think. Vote in the poll, vote in the poll, vote in the poll. And then we have another banner after this. We'll vote on that one as well. On all 3 accounts, so we'll summon. And then I don't think there's anything else that we gotta take care of in FEH right now. Did I do my AR today? Guys, I've used up all my ladders. I'm not in a good position. Blue, that was the pattern I was seeing. I was like, you guys are all picking the left side. All right, chat, let's get some Lilith emotes in the chat, which you all have access to because it's a follower emote. Remember, guys, if you hit that sub button, you can get a whole bunch of Fire Emblem emotes for the channel. I'll show you guys what you have available to you here. All these emotes, if you are subbed and cheer and whatnot. Look at all those. Look at all those emotes you can get. We have 3 more on the way. We have commissioned 3 more emotes. Zadora is going to be working on those, and we'll have those long before we'll need to use one of the holiday ones, which is a Halloween Henry. But yeah, thank you, Sun Eater. Everyone else, spam those Lilith emotes. Here we go. Summoning blue, red, and blue. Just hoping for 5 stars, even if they're 4-star specials. Ooh, main account and iPad. Ooh, never mind. Nothing good there. Yep, the Ogma one. That's actually a Pogma emote. That idea was conceived by Leafy. Alright, 4-star Silas, 4-star Rai, and 3-star Tsubaki. Alright, so nothing great there. On to the next weekly revivals. Oh no, my iPhone 10 is full. Hey Mitsu, welcome in. Just woke up. Good morning. Silas, yeah, we got Silas. Can we get a shout out for Mitsu, please? Who is back to streaming. Let's see. Missed you last night. Sorry, my chat box was in. Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I think you streamed like between my last stream and this stream. I think you streamed like 3 times. Or is it 2 times? 3 times? I can't remember. Okay, let's see. I woke up at 9. I saw you were live, but I was still like, oh, I just got like 5 hours of sleep. No, 4. No, 5. No, 6 hours. I was definitely out by 3. Anyway, I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm gonna leave you on lurk. I'll leave the phone on my nightstand there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Then I woke up around 11 and you were on, so then I waved hi again. Not regularly, no schedule yet, because research is still weird. Thank you for the shout. Yeah. Thankfully, that Final Fantasy 16 stream was saved in Twitch. Yeah, so it seems like it could have just been a Twitch thing. I wonder if it's on their servers somewhere, because like there is a site that you can go to where you can get like URLs to a lot of your VODs that maybe have expired. Like usually they expire after 2 weeks, but I think there's a site where you can go to where if they are within a certain number of months, even though if you can't access them, they're still on Twitch's servers. I don't remember that site though. Hold on, I gotta get rid of someone on this account here. Probably that Tsubaki. So I'm gonna mark this Donald as a freebie. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. That's cool to know. I mean, I don't remember the site. I remember looking into it before. How was Nino? We haven't finished the game yet, but we are, I think, 2 chapters away. We have the Gaiden chapter, I'm pretty sure. Wait, 30 has a Gaiden chapter, right? Or am I thinking of 29? No, I think there's 2 more. We finished the one where we faced, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played Blazing Blade. We defeated Mistella. So I think there's 2 more. But she was already at, I think, level 15 or 16. Or maybe 17. So she's gonna, yeah, she'll finish. She's already maxed out 3 of her stats. Like, capped. Alright, next banner, guys. We're probably gonna summon for the duo, though. So I might not let you guys pick. Unless there's more than 1 blue. Or unless there's no blue. Hey, Drollo. Welcome back. Or are you saying hi to Mitsu? Because Mitsu just showed up. Ooh, we are gonna have you guys vote on the main account. But we'll go for blue on the alts. So sorry, you can't vote for those. Alright, main account. Let's do a poll here. Left blue. And bottom blue. Yeah, because we already have Abel and we already have, what's his face? Alright, poll is open. We're voting for the main account, chat. Let me know. Made some chicken nuggets. Ooh, haven't had chicken nuggets in a while. I used to go to Wendy's for their spicy chicken nuggets, which are fantastic with honey. Although after a while, like a lot of Wendy's will not just carry honey. They'll have honey mustard. I'm like, oh, do you want? And they're like, do you want honey mustard? I'm like, no, no, not the same thing. Honey mustard's not bad. It's just I really like honey. But if they don't have honey, I usually get their barbecue sauce because it's like a tangy barbecue sauce compared to like other places which have more of like a smoky barbecue sauce, which is still good. But like Wendy's has really good tangy barbecue sauce, and it's great with their spicy nuggets. Now you guys are making me want spicy chicken nuggets from Wendy's. Fries in a Frosty? Do you guys all dip fries in your Frosty? Because that's how you're supposed to do it. It's the best way. I'm going to cook breakfast, wait lunch while you're on. I usually eat breakfast like 3 p.m. When I'm on summer break, I'm like, my sleep schedule's like completely off. Chat, you tied with only 2 votes. Dang it. All right, I'm going to go bottom right. We don't have barbecue sauce, so I'm having it with ketchup. All right. I usually don't do ketchup on stuff much, but yeah, I don't remember the last time I had ketchup. Like, if there's nothing else, I'll have ketchup. Like, ketchup's fine like fries, but yeah. All right, well, let's summon, guys. Let's spam those little emotes. Again, you all have it. It is a follower emote. Don't get fries at Wendy's. Yeah, I'll be fair. I'll be honest. The fries at Wendy's are not the best, but they work for the Frosty. The fries are a vehicle for the Frosty. Only gone there once in the past decade. That's like me and McDonald's. I haven't been at McDonald's in like 15 years. Just to get a Frosty and leave, so I had something cold for my throat. Okay. Yeah, I haven't had McDonald's in like 15 years, which I'm kind of regretting now. I kind of wanted to try that Grimace shake that everyone was talking about. Which apparently there's nothing special about it. It's just like it just caught on as a meme. So there were some pretty good ones out there. All right, guys, little emotes in the chat, please. Let's spam those little emotes, see what we get. Dun, dun, dun. Remember fries and Wendy's that I would dip into? Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, it's so good. That's so good. Although I'm not a huge fan of dipping the fries into their strawberry frosty, which they have now. Like they told me once that like they didn't have the vanilla or chocolate. I was like, what do you have? They're like, we have the strawberry one. And I'm like, all right, let's try that. And I tried it. I mean, the strawberry frosty is it's an okay flavor, but it doesn't really go with the fries. So TikTok made it a meme where it caused you to become possessed. Yeah, there's some pretty good ones. I think Courtney Cox had a good one too, like where she fed it to her dog accidentally and it grew like gigantic. Thank you, Bernadette fan. Here we go, guys. Let's summon. Let's see what we get. We're hoping for Duo Ephraim. Remember when Duo Ephraim first came out and Kaiser was like, we're never getting Duo Ephraim again. Alright, no Duo Ephraim, but we got a 4-star Karen, Ferdinand Von Ayer. Sorry, just Ferdinand, according to this. And Mordecai. Alright. So nothing there. And then we do have more free summons waiting for us, but we're going to hold those till Tuesday. Because we have a new hero banner on Tuesday along with tickets. So it's going to be like a whole big summoning extravaganza. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-week revival banners tomorrow. 7, 8. Where's my calendar? So 8, another special revival, Overseas Memories on Monday. So 9, and then the New Heroes banner 10 on Tuesday, plus 4 tickets, so 14. 14 times 3 is 42. So we're gonna have 42 summons to do on Tuesday, guys. Unless I'm forgetting something. Fries into a frosty. Oh, it's so good, Bernadette fan. Have you ever tried it? Oh, it's so good. Do you guys dip your fries into a vanilla or a chocolate frosty? I've tried both. I generally personally prefer the vanilla, but chocolate's pretty good too, and I think more people prefer the chocolate. Saw fan art meme of 3 houses and hopes where Byleth and Chez turn into their divine forms after drinking suspiciously purple shakes. The Grimace shake. Nice. I didn't see that one. I think I have a solid team put together for Blade. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Serena TTV, welcome in. Da-da-da-da. How's it going, guys? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Fire Emblem Heroes, and we're talking dipping your fries in a frosty. Are you guys fans? I hope. If you are here for the first time, welcome in. My name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 1,724 in a row, streaming mostly Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes, whether it's Blazing Blade, which we're finishing Ellawood's story tomorrow. 3 Houses, Engage, older Fire Emblem games. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. This is a picture of my Fire Emblem collection as of January 2018, when it was already one of the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world. You can see here, this is before 3 Houses even came out. Since this picture was taken, my collection is probably about 10 times bigger, if not more. I am working on finding a bigger space to take an updated photo. But yeah, we love Fire Emblem here. So how's everyone doing today? Blue Island, welcome in as well. Let's see, Bernadette fan thinks Kaizen is sus. Vanilla for Mitsu. Yeah, I generally prefer the vanilla. Yeah, we were talking about fries and a frosty as well. I don't know how we got on this topic, but I was asking, like, do you prefer dipping your fries in a vanilla frosty or a chocolate frosty? Or how about the new strawberry frosty, which I tried. It's fine. I'm not a big fan of the fries with the strawberry frosty. Let's see, Old Man Michael,
Hiya,
welcome
papaya.
in. Hiya, Papaya, thank you for the follow. Let me catch up with the chat here and say hi to everyone. Let's see why I haven't done anything. I don't eat ice cream. I don't eat ice cream often, but fries and a frosty, I'll make an exception. Infinite Wi-Fi, hey, welcome in. How you doing today? Fan of dipping in ketchup like a normal human?
Papaya.
I mean, okay. Thank you for the follow. Miss Moon Shadow, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Also love to dip them in banana ketchup. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I saw your thing right before. Good night, Infinite. Oh, okay. Let's see, and banana ketchup mixed with... What is banana ketchup? I don't know what this is. Fries into a frosty. Let's see, oh my god, you are a big Fire Emblem fan like me. I am a huge Fire Emblem fan. It sounds like you are, so I'm going to give you an instant follow here. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Told you this was a good idea. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do play a lot of games that are not Fire Emblem as well. We actually just so we stream mostly Fire Emblem on this channel. We do stream other games that are on Nintendo platforms mostly. We've just finished Tears of the Kingdom. Currently going through Persona 4 Golden. Community nights are on Thursdays. We usually do like Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Sometimes we'll do Mario Party or occasionally Splatoon. We recently tried out a new game called, or not new, but like one that I hadn't played before called Ultimate Chicken Horse, which is actually really fun. What else have we played recently? P5R. Oh, thank you for the sub. Enjoy your emotes. You get a whole ton of Fire Emblem emotes with that sub. We actually just commissioned 3 more Fire Emblem emotes that are in the works and should be with us soon. So enjoy those emotes. There's a whole bunch of them. And they're like, okay? Those of you that are already subbed or maybe part of the community, what are your favorite emotes that we have? My favorite one is probably the hug emote, which is it's too adorable. Like, I love using that one. Let's see here. I said don't put fry. Oh, you said you don't put it. Okay. Let's see. My last stream right before I raided you, I was showing off all my fire. Oh, nice. I was supposed to start stream earlier today, but I was actually cataloging stuff because I have to catalog everything just to keep track of what I already have, so I don't like rebuy it. Of course, I sometimes will just rebuy it anyway. Like for example, I just bought the Fire Emblem anime on Laserdisc for the 3rd time. But okay, in my defense, I got them both for a combined 1 yen, which is like 0.7 cents. But yeah, everything, all these boxes you see behind me, guys, that is my Fire Emblem collection. These boxes, except for this tower behind me here. This is, I think, top 1 is Pokemon, 2nd is Zelda, 3rd is Mario. But yeah, what merch did you get, Serena? Don't knock it till you try it. It's actually really good. The fries and the frosty. I like how we're on like multiple different topics right now. Let's see here. Twinkie, did that Fire Emblem Shadows of Valente giveaway end right? No, you still have, guys. But thank you for bringing that up. If you type an exclamation point giveaway into the chat, you get a link to a giveaway. We are currently giving away a Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition. So yeah, it's again, you can't get the game on the eShop anymore because they shut down the eShop. So you can only get it physically, and obviously the limited edition is a little bit harder to come by. Some cool stuff in there. I believe it's the game, art book, a sound selection CD, and some pins. I have like 5 extra copies, so I'm trying to get rid of them just because I need the space for more stuff. So if you want to enter that giveaway, there's multiple ways to enter. Normally we run these giveaways for multiple days. Obviously this is the last day, so unfortunately there, because usually you can enter, some entries can be done multiple days, like once each day. And at the bottom of your screen here, there is a code. This is a name of a character from the game. If you enter that code, you get an extra entry in the giveaway. Feel free to tell your friends and family to join, so maybe if one of them wins it and they don't really play Fire Emblem, they can hopefully give it to you. But I'm hoping it goes to a good home. Oh yeah, Kaizen linked the collection link there, so if you guys want to see basically a higher res image of that collection photo, so I'll just definitely support if a fan. Yeah, enjoy those emotes. There's some really good ones there. Hug emote and Hildebonk, those are really good ones. Yeah, I love the hug one probably the most. What's my second favorite if I had to pick? I mean, there's some that I use a lot because those situations come up a lot, but if I had to pick a second favorite, probably the Lysithea eating cheesecake because she likes sweets and I love cheesecake. So, yeah, Kaizen uses quite a bunch as well. 2 episodes worth of anime, Madman. Yeah, I mean, hey, okay, so I have them both episodes on Laserdisc 3 times over. I have the North American VHS, I have the Japanese VHS, and I have the European VHS. Thank you for the link there, Lord Gregorius. Let's see, Real Staples likes the Hug emote and a Lear Sip. Yeah, those are pretty good ones. Do you have the Fire Emblem Fates 3DS? I have, okay, so I have 2 of the North American ones. Okay. So, and I'm assuming you mean this one. This one is a regular new Nintendo 3DS, but with the Fire Emblem Fates faceplates. So I basically use this as my Japanese 3DS because the Japanese eShop actually had the first 5 Fire Emblem games on the eShop. But so this is the Fire Emblem Fates new Nintendo 3DS XL. I have 2 of these from North America because one of them is sealed, and plus the 3DS actually has 2 different types of screens, and it's completely random what you get. So I don't know if the one that's sealed is like the good ones or the bad ones. But yeah, so I have 2 of them from North America. I have 1 from Japan. No, actually, no, I don't have the Japan one yet. I have I have the South Korean one of that. It's just a different box, that's all. Yeah, there he goes. There's the Treeman's got the giveaway link. Let's see, do you have the Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn strategy guidebook? From Prima, yes. So Nintendo Power actually didn't release one for that. Nintendo Power did Blazing Blade, Sacred Stones, and then Path of Radiance, and they didn't do one for Radiant Dawn. But Prima did release one, and I want to say it's on this shelf. Actually, I think I'm looking right at it. So I have that on the shelf there. I have a lot of extra stuff, so if you're into collecting Fire Emblem stuff too, feel free to join our Discord. We have a Fire Emblem Collectors channel. Feel free to let me know if you're looking for anything in particular. Sometimes I'll post like new pickups of mine, especially if I have like duplicates of some stuff that I'm trying to get rid of. Actually, I just sold a bunch of the duplicates to a friend recently, but I still have more of other stuff. So let's see. Pokemaster, welcome in. There should be a trail for New Heroes banner tomorrow. Yes, yeah, we've been talking about that. There is one expected tomorrow night because the New Heroes banner actually drops on Tuesday. We're thinking it's going to be rearmed Aether and then hopefully Brodia, but that's a total shot in the dark. I think with every passing month that we don't get an Engage banner, it's more likely we're going to get an Engage banner. But you could say that about a lot of the games. Like for years, we're like, oh, when are we going to get another Echoes banner? So... but how you doing, Pokemaster? Welcome in. Let's see what else is new when it comes to talking about topics. There's a whole bunch of things we can talk about. But Mars, that's the one. 5 points to Lord Gregorius. Anime was only 2 episodes, right? Correct. Or at least only 2 episodes are released. Who knows if they... Actually, I probably could look that up. Or maybe even ask some people that were around at the time. They might have, I guess, started preliminary work on like subsequent episodes. It just never got released. That would actually be kind of something that I might want to look into then. If there were ever ones that were like near finished. Because they released those, I think, a few months apart. Which is interesting. But actually, let me check. Hold on. So for those that, again, I do catalog my collection just because otherwise it would be impossible for me to remember everything I have. Let me see here. I think it's in this box. Okay. Yeah, see, episode 1 was released on January of 1996. The second episode wasn't released until April of 1996. This is my cataloging app I use. It's called My Stuff 2 Pro. It's a mouthful of a name there, but it's great because this cataloging app is very customizable. There are a lot of cataloging apps for things like game collections or movie collections, yada yada yada. When you have such like a varied collection like I do, it's very hard to get get most cataloging apps to work with everything that you have. So this one's very customizable, which is a lot more setup work involved, but it's fantastic. It makes me it allows me to catalog all the information I want to store in here. But yeah, the first episode was in January of 96. Second episode was in April of 96. Let's see, Treeman's favorites. Those are all... Yeah, I use the Lin one all the time too. Main worry of testing is my mic will pick up my speakers and cause an echo. Yeah, we'll figure that out because yeah, you have to make sure that you're looping your desktop audio back around to pick up that like your game audio. But you do it without re-looping the mic. So you have to make sure you're setting up the mic as a monitor and not out. Wait. Sorry, output, not monitor. Goal is trying to get the Fates 3DS. Yeah, and they're not hard to find actually. I need the Fates 3DS. Yeah. If you guys want, again, if you guys are looking for that kind of stuff, post in the collectors channel in Discord, because I come across this stuff from time to time. Now you might have to pay a premium for some of it, especially for the North American stuff. You're gonna check places like Facebook Marketplace or eBay, which the prices are gonna be pretty up there. Whereas if you're getting stuff from Japan, yeah, the import costs are a little bit, the shipping costs are up there, but the actual item costs are not that high. Let's see. I'd love an affordable Camilla statue. You know what? Same. I have one, but it's sealed, and I kind of want one to be able to display. Like I have. Let's see, which ones do I have on display right now? I've got Marth, Lynn, Ike, and Byleth on display. I do have an extra Cordelia I could probably just open. I've been thinking about opening up the extra Cordelia, but I would like to try and get another Camilla and display that one. I did have a shot at a second Tharja statue recently for actually a pretty decent price, but I think I waited too long on it and now it's gone. Can confirm Tanuki is a great resource. has helped me with my collection. Yeah, I'm always willing to help people with their collection. So again, guys, we have a collector's channel in Discord. Feel free to join, whether you just want to show off some stuff you got, whether you're looking for help for finding a piece of merch, or maybe just want to kind of just talk with other collectors as to what's coming out soon. Let's see, you said you've been busy with band camp. Well, band camps, so for those that don't know, I am a teacher. I teach music, high school band and elementary general music. Our band camp starts on Monday. Now, we don't go away to a camp anymore, at least not since the pandemic, and plus it's just cheaper. So it's on the school grounds, although the school's under construction, so it'll be a bit of an adventure this year. So, yeah, we have band camp stuff starting on Monday, and I do have some work to finish before that. So, yeah, PSA, Tanuki is actually Shozukaga's son. Shh. See, so cool with your ads, you're beat on horse. That would explain his disdain of Kaga. It's not disdain for Kaga. I'm just saying, like, based on. So for those that don't know, I've also worked in the industry as a game journalist, and I still have friends that are all around the gaming industry. And word is, I mean, I don't think it's like a secret or anything. Like, Kaga's just very hard to work with. Welcome back, Blue Island. Yeah, I'm just very behind on chat right now. Not really a Fire Emblem 8. Okay. One time at band camp. Yeah, that got old like back in 2002. Do any of your students know your Twitch channel? Yeah, most of them do. The high schoolers don't really care. The elementary kids, for some reason, like get freaked out at the idea, and then they find out I don't stream any games they like, and then they just don't care anymore either. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm caught up with chat. Yeah, so I was pulling up the. Okay. All those boxes you see behind me, every single one of those boxes is a separate thing on the left column here on my cataloging app. And then within those boxes, like for example, today I was working on this the Awakening and Fates novelty box. So in those boxes, I was mostly working on these keychains today, which are the acrylic keychains. So for example, you got like, Chrom, Robin, Stahl, Sully, Vake, Muriel, Kellum, Lucina, Inigo, Owain. So I was cataloging these keychains so that I have the information here, copy and paste it from the website. So let's see. I too would freak out. Too much tension between social workings. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book because like I already knew that. Okay, I was a game journalist. I was a public game journalist. You were easily able to find my work online. So I was always very, cognizant of the fact that I'm also a teacher. So. I'm basically an open book. I've got nothing to hide. Anyone need advice on collecting Critical Role merch? Oh, this is a good organizing app. What is this? So this is called My Stuff 2 Pro. My Stuff 2 Pro. And again, it's very customizable. It's now customizing it to fit your needs is a bit of more setup work at the start, but because it's so customizable, like for example, I have different categories. And each category might require different information. Like, so for example, figures, I might have information on like the type of figure or like the materials. Is it a posable figure or whatnot? I have a category on fashion. So maybe it's stuff like I've got these 3 Houses purses, for example, or these jackets. Like, is there a size? Where was it manufactured? Stuff like that. So. Different categories for like media, so for things like CDs or VHS tapes, trading cards, and not just Cypher, but even the old TCG. There was an older TCG that focused on the Super Famicom games mostly. So literature, like any magazine that has like a Fire Emblem article in there, like a featured article, I have it. So like Dengeki Nintendo or Nintendo Dream. Let's see here. I have their novels so far because I'm too poor with the rest. Tell me the Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition cart isn't a proven point that Fates could have just been a single cartridge for all copies. So Blue Island. I collect the games from all over the world. So North America, Japan, Europe, Australia, Korea, Hong Kong. And for Fire Emblem Fates, let's see here. Let's actually go to the Fire Emblem Fates box, or the box that has Fates. This one here. A2 is the box that has Fates. Now, if you look here, I think this is sorted by release date. Yeah, most places got, Birthright and Conquest sold separately here. You can see this is the French copy, so actually, does anyone speak French? I don't know how to pronounce that. And then you got Fire Emblem Fates heritage. But anyway, in one country in particular, if I can find it, here is the standard edition from South Korea. This is the standard edition from South Korea. They got one copy of the game that had both Birthright and Conquest. I think Revelation was still DLC. Actually, let's see if we can find out. I can't read Korean. What am I thinking here? Hey, Simblupa, welcome in. Is this Dragon Quest? Yes. The only advice you need, their merch is all on their website. Outside of partner merch, like the minis are sold through WizKids. This is a Daisy game. Wrong month. Looks so nice. Yeah, right? They got both in one product packaging here. One cart. Feel ripped off? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We've been tricked. I have the standard edition for Fire Emblem If in Japan, both Birthright and Conquest and soundtrack. It's all in one box. Standard edition for Fire Emblem If in Japan. You mean the special edition, right? Let's see. Where is that one here? Oops, I lost it. No. This is the US one. Here's Japan. So this is from Japan. This is the special edition. Has both in one box. I don't think they had a soundtrack on this one because Nintendo and soundtracks, it's actually very complicated. Like there is a reason why they usually don't do soundtracks. But this one had, looks like, the game, special edition of course. It had an art book, a TCG card. I think in the in North America they swapped the TCG card for the 3DS pouch. Why couldn't everyone have that? Because money. Why sell one game when you can sell two games? That box, yeah, this is the special edition for Japan. I'll let you guys kind of see how it differed in other regions too. I think here's the UK limited edition. UK has and basically all of Europe, they have a thing for like hang tabs on boxes. So you can see at the top there is a hang tab, so you can hang it in like a retail store. Dun, dun, dun. Is this Persona? Basically. Da, da. I love the special edition FE timeline. What timeline are we living in? Oh, here's one that many people don't know about. Actually, hold on. Let me show you guys the South Korean. That's not it. This is the Fates 3DS. Basically the same that we all got in North America and Japan, but it's just a different box. So this is the Korean Fates 3DS box. Oh wait, not soundtrack is there. Yeah. How it shows you that North America had no good games. Alright, one thing I'm going to show you guys that a lot of people don't know. By the way, here's my Russian copy of Radiant Dawn. This was hard to track down. I need to figure out a way to track down the rest of the Russian games, because I feel like now it's going to be super hard to get. Especially sealed. But anyway, okay, a lot of people don't know about these. So here in in Japan they have like almost like, you know, we have like the Nintendo Selects, or what was the one before? Player's Choice, or is like a discounted copy, right? In Japan they had the Happy Price Selection. So this was a copy of Fire Emblem Awakening that was released for basically $20. And well, guess what? They did bundles too. And in Japan, people always ask me, like, because if you look at the picture of my collection, the full collection from 5 years ago, there are people with like very eagle-eyed vision are like, wait a second, is that a copy of Ocarina of Time? And I'm like, well done. There is a copy of Ocarina of Time in my Fire Emblem collection, because there is a Happy Price Selection double pack that includes both Ocarina of Time and Awakening. Let's see here. Special edition manual shows you like a timeline of release date by regions. Oh yeah, no, that one, I'm salty about that one, because they literally show you a blank space where new Mystery of the Emblem should be. So yeah, it was actually really sleek. One of the reasons I bought a new 3DS model for those faceplates, oh, these ones. Dun, dun. Let's see. The lore just never ends. Never stops. We never got new mystery. Yep. Let me see. Are there any other cool things I can? Let's see. But I think I can see this. Actually, Iwata wanted it localized for the Wii U Virtual Console release, and Reggie shut it down. Reggie's never been big on JRPGs or Fire Emblem. Yeah, I got the white new 3DS though because it was Japan exclusive. Yeah. Well, so in Japan they sold a version of the new Nintendo 3DS with the faceplates bundled, and that's the one I showed you just now. Let me see if I can pull up here. Yeah. So that's so this was the new. Hey, Tara, welcome in. How's it going, Tara? Welcome in, Raiders. How was Mario Kart? Who won? Early after. All right, Blue Eye, no worries. Thanks for hanging out today, and it was fun talking, merch lore with you. Jeremy, welcome in. Daito, also 2 times raid. Lorgurus, thank you for the shout-outs. Also raid tonight. Welcome, Raiders. Me, the fastest Yoshi. Congrats, Jeremy. What's this I was hearing about diarrhea again? Actually, I don't know if I pressed enter on my thing in the chat, but I peeked in. I'm like, we're talking about diarrhea again. What's going on? Hey, Sunset, welcome in. Thank you for the resub. 24 months, 2 years. Enjoy your emotes. Welcome back. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I got to add some sub summons. I forgot to mention for you guys, anytime you sub, resub, or gift subs on this channel, you get a sub summon. So, which means that once you get 5 of those, it's like those punch cards at restaurants. When you get 5 sub summons, you can force me to summon on any Fae banner, full circle. So let me mark you down. And let me mark down Serena as well. You're both in the S's. I think. I need okay. Sunset, all your sub summons are listed under your old username. They're still in there. Let's see here. Let's see. We had a lot of fun. We hate each other a lot more. Yeah, Mario Kart will do that to you. As will Mario Party. Let's see here. Kai's been following for 4 years, 9 months. Yeah, Sunset. Yeah, the giveaway. By the way, guys, if you want to enter for the giveaway, we are doing a giveaway for the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition. Actually, I might as well just pull it up here. By the way, guys, Shadows of Valentia gets its own box because these special editions are taking up my all the space. But anyway, we are giving away a copy of the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia special edition, limited edition. Sorry. It is sealed. You get the game, you get the art book, you get the sound selection CD, and you get some pins. So we're giving that away. You have 20 minutes left to enter, so exclamation point giveaway for the link since I pulled it up earlier, but you can pull it up again. You can enter multiple ways. If you are here in the stream, you get access to this special code here. At the bottom of the screen, this code Marla, this name, is going to get you an extra entry to win. So enter that for another entry to another chance to win. If you have any friends or family that can enter the giveaway as well, then maybe if they win it and they don't want it, they can give it to you. So again, enter that giveaway, spread the word, get all your friends and family to enter as well. Even if you don't want it or don't need it, spread the word anyway to maybe someone who would want it or might like it. Let's see, Love Echoes. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. We were actually talking a lot about it earlier. Because we were doing some summons, we did some rival domains. We are saving the rest of our free summons. So we have, I think, what would we say, 9? We have 9 free summons, or at least we will once tomorrow's New Heroes, Weekly Revival banners go live. And then we're going to save those free summons until Tuesday, because Tuesday we're getting the New Heroes banner. So we'll basically have that and all the tickets, and there'll be a whole, summoning extravaganza. We are expecting the New Heroes trailer tomorrow. So they'll be announcing. We're expecting the banner to be at least the rearmed Aether, the new character from what is it called? I don't remember. None of us predicted this name, by the way. Nihility. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And Nihility and Dream 1, because we had was it Ice and Flame, then we had Life and Death, and now it's Nihility and Dream 1. So we have a new character named Aether. We're expecting her to be on the banner as the rearmed hero, which leaves... what color was she again? Let's find out, because I haven't done this today yet. Does anyone remember? I think Kaizen said they were blue, but I guess I might as well do this anyway, because...
No. No.
Haven't yet.
No.
For the daily bonus. I want Yunaka. So, okay, here's what we're thinking. Blue. Okay, so she is blue. So we're thinking if it's Brodia, because again, it's been a while since the last Engage banner. And the first one was Spherinae, mostly. So we're thinking Brodia, right? If it is Brodia, we're thinking Aether for blue, Diamant for red, which leaves green and colorless. Alchris could really be any color, because archers at this point are any color. I don't think I've seen a pattern in the types of archers yet for whatever color. If someone has seen a pattern, let me know. And then, so we can have that, and then green or colorless, and then we can have a fourth character. Now, one of those characters either, it's not going to be Diamant. Diamant's not going to be the demote, I should say. So we think rearmed Aether, Diamant, 5 stars. Alchris could be a demote. I don't know if I'd bet on that, though. Actuaris, welcome in. Thank you for a raid. How's it going? Ooh, Simblupa following for 2 years. Welcome in if you guys are coming in. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that, guys. We were just talking about this giveaway that's ending in about 17 minutes. So if you haven't entered, type an ! giveaway for the link. You have about 17 minutes left to enter and win Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition for the Nintendo 3DS, which is no longer available on the eShop, so you have to get it physically. If you're here for the first time, welcome in. My name is Christian. I stream every day. This is day 1,724 in a row, streaming mostly Fire Emblem, whether it's, you know, Heroes or Three Houses or Blazing Blade or Engage or older Fire Emblem games like Echoes. We're still actually in the middle of an Echoes run. I have to get back to that at some point. Nice to miss the giveaway. Yes, that is still going for another 16 minutes, so make sure you enter. If you are hoping to win, there's a code at the bottom of the screen here, Marla. That code will get you an extra entry to win. Also, have all your friends and family enter as well, so if they don't want it and they win, they can give it to you, hopefully. If ActiveNC has to stream Shadows of Valentia, do it. Do it. Actually, the guy that I got my 3DS, because I have a 3DS with a capture card installed, so I just plugged it into my computer. And, oh shoot, I missed the, well, okay, we know it's blue anyway. So, yeah, the guy who made the mod for the 3DS, because I just sent it in, I basically sent it to Germany, and then got it back, like, quickly. He still does a few, although parts are starting to run low, so if you're hoping to get a 3DS with a capture card installed, might want to get on that. So, because, yeah, there are ways to do it with, like, just software. I think if you have like custom firmware on your 3DS, you can do it, but it's also very fuzzy. Like it's not like a crystal clear picture. So that's why I did it through the hardware mod. But yeah, he's still doing 3DS mods for capture cards. So if you want that, it's pricey, but I feel like it's worth it. So way cheaper to do it the proper way rather than to buy a used one with a capture card installed and buy through eBay or something. It's ridiculous. Dweebu, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome. Again, if you guys are here for the first time, my name's Christian. Glad to have you here. We stream a lot of Fire Emblem, and I'm doing a giveaway for Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia limited edition. Type an ! giveaway for that link. You guys have 14 minutes left to enter that giveaway. But yeah, we stream a lot of Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes. Tomorrow we're going to try and finish Blazing Blade. I'm going to try and start stream early. Because we got 2 chapters, I think, to get through. 1 or 2 chapters. And then we also have a new Heroes banner trailer that we're expecting tomorrow in about 22 hours. So again, we are expecting rearmed Aether and then Brodia. So Aether, Diamant is going to be red, which leaves us with green and colorless. One of those is probably Alchrist. Kaizen, thought, what if Alchrist is green and the demote? And what if colorless is Yunaka? Let me see here. I'm doing good. Just was just doing off. Been following you for 2 years, but didn't play Fae. But despite made an account for CYL. Why didn't you play Fae, Simblupa? What if tomorrow we get Diamant and Alchrist? What if there's no Engage banner? There could be no Engage banner. I'm just saying, like every month we go by and there's not another Engage banner, it just increases the chances for another Engage banner the next month. But it could completely be something else. What if they give us a TMS banner? What if Engage is just kind of dissed so much that they were like, oh, you know what, let's give him a TMS banner instead of Engage. I'm just joking, by the way. Not interesting. Engage banner. Yeah, Simblupa. All those raised and you don't copy paste the message. Simblupa. Exactly. Hiya, Papaya. Sneaky, don't you dare. Really don't see Alcris being demoted, honestly. I don't think we see Yunaka, especially since she's less tied to Brodia than the other Brodians since we meet her in Fiorine. So I will say that I wouldn't expect her. I could actually see her being part of a different set. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So, you guys know those... Actually, was it this one? Yes. Okay, remember those keychains I got and those can badges and all that stuff? If you look at the groupings, like you can see here... Let me actually blow this up. If we don't, I'd be happy because I got my IV. Are there realistic chances for an Engaged sweep next CYL? Possibly. I think it's got a pretty good chance. I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's a lock because I think Engage has been a lot less popular than most people expected. But it's got a pretty good shot. I'll say that. Let's see. What? It's not my favorite cup of tea since I only want Roy's summer alts or new alts. For some reason, icons tie her into Illusia as well. Well, okay. So here, look at how Intelligent Systems seems to categorize them. So like if you look here, we've got the Diamant's keychain. All the ones that you see are in red here are Brodia. So we got Diamant, Amber, Jade, Alcris, Lapis, Citrine. Obviously, they put the Royals and the Retainers. After that, it goes right to Illusia. And then after Illusia, we've got Solm. Okay? Now, after they get through the Royals and Retainers, look at how they backtrack here. After Solm, I think the last Solm one is Bonet, right? Next one, Anna. Now, she has a green background, which would suggest Illusia. Although at this point, I don't think they really have a specific tie. Like, Jean, blue for Fiorine. After that, we get red for Yunaka, so Brodia. And then we get Seedall, yellow for Solm. But yeah, they put those four separate from the countries and more like on their own, so they're away from the Royals and Retainers. So I think that if we were to get like a separate banner that doesn't have Royals or Retainers, I think we could see like something like that. Maybe not Engage Anna, since I think Anna's like a special case in all of Fire Emblem. But we could see Jean, which, We could see Yunaka. We could see Seedall. We could see Linden. Yeah, Linden's also listed as green for... So maybe those four. So you get one from each nation. Jean from Fiorine, Yunaka from Brodia, Seedall from Solm, Linden from Illusia. Although that's 3 guys, though. I don't know how realistic that is. Saphir from Brodia. And then we get into other characters like, Vale and so on. Let's see. I just realized Diamant is like Sylvain, but he's mature. How do you figure that? Oh, keychains. Yeah, keychains. How many were there? There were 56. Anna is stated to be from Illusia, but I don't remember where it is. Okay, so that would be why she's green then. So yeah, but even if it is a Brodia banner, like I don't know if it's necessarily like restricted to people from Brodia. Like, for example, like the last banner on the Fiorine banner, who'd we get that wasn't from Fiorine? We got a Lear, and even though they weren't like summonable, we also got Lumera. So like, what if this time around, I don't think male O'Lear would be there because I think Diamant would take the red spot. But like, what if we were to get, I'm trying to think. Like, what if we were to get Vale? Or, I don't think we'll get the 4 hounds just yet. I think they'd wait on Samran. I don't think Sami's coming to Faye. What if we did get Sami and Faye, though? By the way, chat. Okay, so remember when these can badges came in and I showed you guys I had an extra Sami because I reordered it? Someone in the chat at one point said, hey, I'll take the Sami. And I set it aside for them. Does anyone remember who that was? Because I don't, and now it's just sitting on my desk because I don't remember who wanted it. I have this extra Sami can badge. Sami, yeah. Oh, me too. Well, you probably could probably get these at like a store in Japan. Actually, me too. I do have a question in case you ever do kind of see any of these wandering around, because the 2 places I normally get these from, for some reason, are sold out. It just came out, but they're sold out and they haven't been restocked. Where are my gloves? Hold on. Let's see. Want to watch critics talk about what? Lyra was the only non-Fiorne. Lumera was a G. I know, but they were part of like that grouping. Because again, the fact that if we're getting Aether, that means someone's getting kicked off the banner, and they're probably going to be a quest one. So that person would be parallel to Etier. Etier wasn't on this. They weren't summonable, but they were definitely part of that release. It was a Fiorne release, basically. I think a non-kingdom banner would be Yunaka, Vale, Seedal, and Jean. Do you think Vale would be included with that group, or do you think that she would be included with a separate group, if you know what I mean? But anyway, Mitsu, if you happen to be around, because they just released these bag charms. Let me switch over to a different camera. So, for example, let me show you some of them. So, like, this is the Gradlon one. These are actually really high quality. I really like these bag charms. But this is the Gradlon one. This is the Brodia one, which I have to send to Terra. So these are really nice. It's like die-cast metal. You got the enamel logo for the nation. You got this like faux leather tassel. So it's a really nice nice item. And then here's the thing. Because again, they are such high quality, the metal is so heavy, and oftentimes that parts of it are like kind of sharp, that if they swing around in this bag, they puncture through the side, and that happened to a lot of mine. So like, if the packaging is broken, I want one sealed. So I've reordered some of them. The Illusia one is sold out at both Ami Ami and Intelligence Systems' own store, Value Mall. So I'm trying to find one that doesn't have the packaging, like the seal broken, and they're sold out at both places that I would normally go to. So if you happen to see one around, can you like pick it up and then let me know? Fire Engage bag charm. They're really nice too. They released a whole bunch of Engage merch recently. Like here, I can't even just show you the image on screen. So this is what they released. They released these. So at the top they have these giant acrylic blocks. I don't even know what they are, like paperweights or something. But they're just like this thick block of acrylic. We have this like sketchbook on the left here. You can see the bag charms in the middle right. These embroidered patch stickers. They're stickers, but they're embroidered on the bottom. And then we have this tumbler, this drink tumbler on the bottom right. Especially since World Cosplay Summit is coming soon, I'll be attending. Oh yeah, TGS, nice. Definitely be on the lookout for the merch areas. Okay. Well, I assume most merch areas are probably fan merch. Like these are the kind of things. Like I know Ami Ami has like a physical store in like Tokyo and stuff, and probably maybe other places in Japan. I think they have another store elsewhere. I can't remember where though. But yeah, supposedly like their online store is sold out of the Illusia one, and then Intelligence Systems' own store is also sold out of that. Which, of course, the one I need because the seal was broken is the one that's sold out everywhere. So, hoping to find a new one of that. I do have a lot of merch coming in, though, in the next few days. Alright, where were we? Playing some Fae. But yeah, guys, again, if you are here for the first time and haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button. We do stream every day. This is day 1724. Tomorrow we're finishing Blazing Blade. We'll probably start early afternoon if I can, because I got some stuff that I got to take care of tonight. And then, yeah, so tomorrow, finishing Blazing Blade, then we're going to take a dinner break. And if you guys haven't been here yet before for the commercials during my dinner break, we put on some really cool stuff. We put on commercials of Fire Emblem games throughout the series, throughout the history of Fire Emblem in the past 33 years. So you get to see commercials for like the first Fire Emblem game, the last Fire Emblem game, commercials from Japan, from North America, from Paris, France, from Hong Kong. So you get cool commercials from all over the world. And then after that dinner break tomorrow, we'll be probably doing, if we haven't finished Blazing Blade at that point, we'll try and finish it then. But otherwise, we're going to come into FEH. Again, we are expecting a New Heroes trailer at roughly 10 p.m. Not roughly, exactly 10 p.m. Central Time. They're usually timed so that they go right at the exact time, barring a like natural disaster or something. So, but yeah. Any other orders of business? I know we just got raided by a bunch of people. I feel like I have to stay on a bit more, but I don't think we have much. Let me get through. Oh, hold on. Is there anything else we need to finish today? Because I'm done with TT there. I do need to finish TT on my alts. God, I just realized that Star Rail maintenance, I think, ends at 11 p.m. my time. I may have to do my stream on Thursday so people can actually watch it. Oh, 11 p.m. your time? Yeah, no, people aren't going to wait for that. Found one on eBay Japan. Oh, I didn't think to look there. It says an open to. How much is it? Do people use eBay a lot there? Because I know when I go look for Japanese auctions, I usually go on like Yahoo auction, which by the way, Yahoo's still a big thing over there. Or Mercari or stuff like that. Sent it in your Discord? Okay. I'll take a look real quick. Because if it's eBay Japan, I should be able to access it. It's just through the... I think. But... thing is, they say unopened. The thing is, let me see if they're actual photos, because... No, see, they use stock photos. Again, technically mine is unopened, but because of... It's just the way it's... Like, the weight of the weight of the item. It's, again, it's die-cast metal, and it swings around. And the packaging is very, very weak. So, like, they might say it's, like, unopened or unused. But if it's been swinging around in there, if they're not handling it, like religiously, there's a good chance it's also broken through the seal. So, if I'm buying through, like, an auction, I would like to see photos. And I'd like to tell the seller, like, oh, be very careful about packing it so it doesn't swing around, even if you put pressure on all the sides or something. I don't know. $52? Yeah, these were like... Hold on. I don't know if I put the purchase price of those yet in here. Where did I put it? Yeah, I bought these for 15 bucks, so I don't know if I'd go for 50 bucks right now. So, looks like seller has good responses. I mean, that's a good sign, but... $52, so... So I think it's a good try. So I think it's a good try to inquire. I mean, I could, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I can get this through my ends. Because I know with like Yahoo Auctions or Mercari, if I want to get from the Japanese site, it's not always that easy. Sometimes I have to ask someone to get it for me. But it looks like I can get this if I wanted to. Through, like, just directly. But yeah, I didn't think to check auctions. I should have thought of that. I might also have to try the other auction sites I normally see. Yeah, Yahoo Auctions is a mess. Is it? I just go through there because it's the prices are usually a lot better than going through like eBay, and then it's fairly easy because it all goes through Tenso basically. Should have gotten a $10 PS4 Pro last year, but they canceled my winning bid. They might. I don't know if they have like minimum things on that last year, on stuff like that, but I mean I would say that's understandable. Guess it depends on the seller. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they like, unless they specify like, oh, I reserve the right to, cancel any bids, but a PS4 Pro for $10, I feel like you were taking a risk on that anyway. Like that was like the time. So I think. Was it Target? Target one year, I was up late, like really late. I was like, well, okay, by really late at the time, it was like 2 a.m. Not that late. It was like 2 a.m. and I remember seeing a tweet that Target had put up some coupons that were not supposed to stack. and they stacked like percentage coupons. So like, ooh, 10% off, 10% off, 10% off, and they weren't supposed to stack. And when you stack 7 of them together plus an additional $25 off coupon, I think I got a PS4 Pro, a 1 terabyte PS4 Pro, and this is several years ago when it was much more expensive. I think the retail price at the time was like $400. I think I got it for $153, just stacking those coupons, which were not supposed to stack and were not supposed to apply to gaming items, but it did, and it went through. And because people online were freaking out like, oh my gosh, this is too good to be true, I better go to a Target that has like 24-hour pickup so I can get it now before they realize their mistake and cancel everyone's orders. So I was like, okay, are there any 24-hour... at this point, it was like 2 a.m. I didn't want to go out. So I was like, okay, is there anyone that's like open right away or open already so I can go as soon as I can? So I think I went at like 7 in the morning to pick up... Because I ordered a PS4 Pro, which I sold to my brother, full price. And then I ordered a new Nintendo 2DS XL. And I think I ordered the PS4 Pro for pickup at the closest Target I could find that had store pickup. And then I thought Target ships. They do ship, but they also can do in-store pickup if you live by one. So I think I set my PS4 Pro in-store pickup with the intent of picking it up right away before they hopefully caught their mistake and canceled everyone's orders. But then I don't think anyone had the 3DS or the new Nintendo 2DS XL in stock, so I did have to order that for shipping. And I remember I went like 7 a.m., picked up the PS4 Pro for like $150, walked out the door, and as I was literally walking back to my car, I got an email from Target saying, oh, there was a problem with your order. We had to cancel your new 2DS XL. I'm like, oh, dang it. But hey, I got the PS4 Pro in my hand. I know at the time I was thinking too, because like this was like right before Bandcamp that year. And I mean, we had air conditioning in our staff cabin, but it wasn't great. So I was like, what if I buy a $400 air conditioner for $150? I think at the time 400 or even $150 was still a lot for me. So I was like, all right, let's pick and choose our battles right now. But in hindsight, I wish I kind of did that. There were several stories of people that bought like 3 Xboxes and like 5 PlayStations and like giant screen TVs and like groceries for a month and all that stuff for like really cheap. There were stories about that. I don't know how many of those got through, but I'm sure a lot of them did like in-store pickup so they can go right away to get it before Target caught their mistake. It was the best like 12-hour experience ever. Let's see here. There are really got a lot of great collectibles in Yahoo Auctions. Oh, they're fantastic stuff. Yeah. No, I've gotten a lot of really cool stuff that I didn't even know existed until I'll often just go on Yahoo Auctions, just type in Fire Emblem and just see what exists. And not even just Fire Emblem, but like other stuff too. It says, so I'm not sure what the +8 means. I don't know what that means, cousin. Maybe that's where they're located? I don't know. Sus? Yeah, a little bit. Especially for historians, my professor found lots of pre-war Japan antiques. And yeah, there's some fantastic stuff on there. Hey, Sweet Chat, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. And the posture check. I'm actually sitting pretty well right now. How you doing today? We're actually probably not going to be on too much longer because I got to help Kaizen with some stuff. And then I do have to do some stuff for work as well. But again, if anyone's dropping in for the first time, make sure you hit that follow button. We do stream every day. So hopefully you'll be here tomorrow when we finish Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, at least Elowood's story. And then we do expect a new Heroes trailer for Fire Emblem Heroes tomorrow. It should at the very least be rearmed Aether. And then we're thinking Brodia, maybe, possibly. So that would mean like Diamant, probably Alchrist. Well, who do we get on the Furine banner? We got Alir, Alfred, Saline, and hold on, red, blue, green. Who else was on that banner? Lumera and Etier were not summonable. This converter is saying it's at noon. Your time? I was so confused. Can you send it to me? I'll try and help you figure it out. Like, send me the original thing. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate all the raids today. Although we're probably getting close to finishing because it is midnight, and again, I don't want to stay up too late. Oh no, we have to do AR. I'm probably not staying in vault, mostly because I've used up all my ladders. Like, it'll actually be a sigh of relief if I just lose, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Is Self wearing a bow?
Triandra, I'm here.
Triandra, they're here. Ooh. Ooh. This does not look fun. Saying it's noon on Tuesday, which is the weirdest part. Just send it to me. I'll see if I can figure it out. If I can't figure it out, I mean, oh well. See, I can't attack Saline because of frickin' far save. I don't really want to put the Lucia there against this Dimitri.
Very well. A new dawn. At your command. If you're certain. A goddess abides. This way? Power blooms in me.
How'd the giveaway go? Oh, we'll do the drawing and announce the winner tomorrow's stream. So yeah, the giveaway has closed. Yeah, thank you for reminding me to check. So it has closed. Let me see what the giveaway stats are. Because again, this was more on the less popular side of our giveaways. We've had giveaways with like 500 or 600 entrants in the past. This one ended up having 73 entrants. Yeah, even the last one that we did like a year ago was up to 154 entrants. This one had 73. This is still more popular than. Oh, we gave away a Shadows of Valentia chrome print, which is like a metallic poster. Like 11 people entered that one. Well. This is about on par of when we gave away a Shadows of Valentia soundtrack, which actually I don't remember. Was the soundtrack more or less in terms of price? Because the Shadows of Valentia limited edition was actually about $60. Soundtrack I would imagine was like 40. Just trying to check how it compared to some other stuff. Yeah, this was definitely among the more less popular giveaways. Like, it's comparing to stuff that's like, you know, a keychain collection or a soundtrack or a wall scroll or a CD. Yeah, definitely on the less popular side, but it's not that expensive of an item. If that's true, it ends on 5 p.m. Tuesday, which would be great. I sent the pictures of the post itself and the conversation thing or conversion thing I tried to do. Sorry, how many entrants did you say? On this one, 73. So it's definitely on the smaller side. Last time we tried to give away a game, let me see here. What was the last game we gave away? Path of Radiance, disc only copy, 220 entrants. Thracious 776, and it was a boxed copy, not the special edition one, but just like the regular one with like the purple edge. We gave away that one for 145 entrants. Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition, 656 entrants. So yeah, would have loved that Shadows of Valentia soundtrack. I don't think I have any extras, but I can check if anyone's interested. I think I sold a lot of my extras to someone recently. Most people's odds are around 1.3 to 2%. Well, you don't know that because like a lot of people, some people have entered like a lot of times. Some people only entered a few times. or once. Let me check the thing Kaizen sentence for a second here. Oh, yeah,
As
we're
you
in the middle of
wish.
this thing. Can
I have no
Hayther
doubt.
take him out? Yes.
My warmest greetings. Naturally. Shh, not so loud. On the right foot. What can I do?
Okay, so none of these guys can get over that little lava pond. That's good.
I have no doubt. At your command. My will is firm.
No. Well, yeah.
This way?
Let's see here. What did the giveaway end? Blank for a second. Yeah, the giveaway ended. Oh, we haven't announced the winner. We'll announce the winner during tomorrow's stream. Let's do this, guys. Let's so everyone knows, like, you can plan around this in case you're curious. Because I know I'm gonna start stream early for the Blazing Blade last couple chapters. For those curious about the giveaway, I'll announce the winner. How about this? After the dinner break, but before the trailer, so that way you guys aren't like waiting around. Oh, did he announce it yet? Did he announce it yet? It'll be before the trailer, so that way we know people are here for that. I did take that into account. That's why I gave range. That's fair. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me give you a couple other stats from the giveaway. So there were 73 entrants into the giveaway. There were 446 actions. Now, what that means is that there are 73 unique people that entered the giveaway, but then people put in a total number of entries that reached 446. Now, some people could, follow on Twitter for an entry. Some people could enter the giveaway code at the bottom of the screen for an entry, which I'll take down now because it's not going to do any good anymore. So, yeah, some people might have only had one action. Some people might have had, like, 20. I don't know. Yes, but the draw will be tomorrow. Yes, yeah. So, yeah, you guys will find out. So I think most people could get... I think at most people could get at most like 16 entries-ish. I haven't done the math, maybe. Because, like, again, I think there were like, I don't know, 10 different ways to enter or something like that, give or take. And then I think only a handful, not even a handful of those could be repeated daily, so.
Very well.
Very well.
Power blooms in me. Naturally. Shh, not so loud. A goddess abides. What can I do? My warmest greetings. I have no doubt. A goddess abides. As you wish.
See, clearly I won despite never entering, just like with that Polish lottery. I got an email about that one time. Did you have to send your information to like a Nigerian prince or something?
My will is firm.
That's okay.
A new dawn. Power blooms in me. At your command.
On turn 4, we should be
What can I
okay, but I don't want to make any mistakes here either.
If you're certain. A goddess abides. My warmest greetings. As you wish.
Bum, bum, bum.
My will is firm. This way? Shh, not so loud. I have no doubt. Very well.
At your command. A goddess abides.
On the right foot.
Naturally.
If you're certain.
All right. They asked for the login info for my bank so they could deposit the money. Ah, okay, okay. Well, glad you got your money. Let's see here. Oh man, the hope is still alive. I mean, I've used up all my ladders. I don't think I'll be able to get through the last, was it 3 matches? Yeah, it should be 3 matches before reset here. Well, I mean, even if I lose some units on a map, I should be able to get to 28 or 20,800. The defense has actually been doing okay. Lost 40 there. Looks like 40, 40. Success there. 40 and 40. Okay. Well, not great, but not awful. All right, guys. I think that's all we have. Because again, I want to make sure I get to helping Kaizen with some stuff and finish some stuff for work, and I don't want to sleep too late. So I think we'll wrap up here. Again, thank you to the raids to let's see, Serena and Tara and the Actuarist. Thank you guys for hanging out today. We did some rival domains. We did some summons. Did some collection talk, which is kind of cool. I actually really enjoyed that. Don't know if you guys did, but I really enjoyed it. Because I've been doing a lot of cataloging the last few days, so just getting that out of the way. So no one remembers who asked me to hold on to this Sami for them? No one? I want to say it's one of our regulars, or former regulars who maybe couldn't have been here as much as of late. Good night? Yeah. And the Kaizen, are we doing this on Twitch or on Discord, or are you doing Twitch and I'm calling on Discord? Like, how is this going to work here? Or am I just, like, how's this working? Let's see. Yeah, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you hit follow. We have a lot of new people in the chat right now, so make sure you hit that follow button. So hopefully you'll be able to hang out next time. Tomorrow we're fishing Blazing Blade and we're watching that new Heroes trailer for FEH. Figure out who we're raiding into here. Man, everyone's offline already. Let's see, Katie just ended too. Tara's done. Actuaris is done. Like all the people I was lurking in. Sadie's even done. I guess we can go to Gil or B-Minutes. B-Minutes is on. Playing Mario Party. I was gonna do it on Twitch. Do you think you can give instructions from chat? I probably can. Oh wait, hang on. I clicked the wrong one. All right, I think we'll raid over to. Actually, I think B-Minutes might be ending. Maybe. Maybe not. They've been on for 7 hours, but I don't know. You have a tree shirt? I do have a tree shirt. Do you like this one? Okay. Let's see. B-Minutes is playing Mario Party, but they've been on for 7 hours, so I don't know how much longer they'll be on. Let me check how long Gil's been on, because Gil's on too. They're playing Retro. Oh, they're just like doing like collection stuff too, I think. You do? I'm glad you enjoy it. This is, I think I do have a few others that have trees on them for like marching band stuff. Tell you what, we're gonna go to B-Minutes because they're playing Mario Party and it doesn't look like they're done yet. And then I'll be helping Kaizen in a bit here. Kaizen's gonna stream. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Blazing Blade. I'm gonna try and start early. I'm gonna try and not sleep late tonight, so I can get up early, and then stream early. I do have to make a run to Target to buy sunscreen and a whole bunch of other stuff for camp, but then we'll try and start stream early and go from there. So yeah. Sinful, you have a good night. If you guys can stick around for the raid, copy the raid commands. If you are subbed, you have access to the Haya Papaya Alir emotes. Although we really should get a Yunaka emote for that. Copy that one. If you're not subbed, but have channel points, you can get the regular sub raid command. Or if you're subbed and just want to use that one, the Hildebonk emote. And if you're not subbed and don't have enough channel points, you can use the regular raid command. We're going to raid over to B Minutes, who's a fellow Fire Emblem fan, but they have been doing a lot of Zelda lately, as well as right now they're playing some Mario Party. So raid B Minutes. And then, as usual, follow on social media and join the Discord. There you go. You guys have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys tomorrow, early afternoon, if you want to see Blazing Blade. And then, obviously, tomorrow night for the Fire Emblem Heroes, New Heroes banner, possibly Brodia. Is Terra finally getting that Diamant? Terra's got like 1,000 orbs, guys, for Diamant. Like, Terra's going all out for this Diamant. Like, even if they only have 1,000 orbs, I really hope they get the +10. That's going to be a tall order with 1,000 orbs, but I'm hoping they get it. Simlupa, copy the raid message. Are you still here, Simlupa? Copy the raid message. Join us. One of us. One of us. But, alright. Darn, he's not here. He's here. He's just lurking. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Blazing Blade and Fire Emblem Heroes New Heroes banner. Trailer. Have a good one, guys. Go say hi to B Minutes.